Wealth Advisors.
Bringing you the Audible Call for the 2021 season.
Whether you bleed orange and black,
whether you bleed red and black,
whether you bleed blue and white,
whether you bleed burgundy and gold,
nights in Northeast Ohio are best spent watching high school football.
Enjoy the show. Can I get some Omahas, Mike?
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go. Come on. It's forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender. Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O. A to the easy E-N. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is ours. Clear the heat. The air apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times I've been severed. I'm raising the bar. You can go ahead and measure. Think about time for a toast. Time that we welcome to go. Yo, we're just leaving. I think about time that somebody go get on their coat. Yeah. Come on. Here we go. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever.
Shout out to DJ for allowing me to come out here and be here at this show with you, Chris. It's Friday. It's October. The weather's perfect, and the helmets are on. It's homecoming here tonight, so I mean that just adds to it.
Now,
welcome in. It's week 8 of the high school football season. The Audible Call. Mike Ackelson here with you, along with Anthony Hartwig, and oh baby, hard to believe it. Week 8.
Week 8,
and
Mike.
Somehow the weatherman, like Mother Nature, liked us, because earlier in this week I thought, boy, we're gonna have rain for the first time on the game.
I think it came a night early because a lot of soccer games yesterday on YSN got rained out, lightning delays. So it just came one night early, which sets up us great for week 8 right now. We're live in Western Reserve on the Audible Call. We're going to flip from game to game. Mike, what are some games that you're interested in?
Oh, we got some really good ones. Niles hosting South Range. The Raiders looking for their 29th straight conference win. And by the way, the last team that beat them just happened to be Niles. 2019, I believe.
2019 in overtime, Mike.
Yes. So that's going to be an interesting game. Ty Bartell is on the call. He's always at Austintown Fitch, but he's got Massillon, the Tigers, in town tonight. So that one should be pretty good. Middle Ridge Springfield could be interesting. Noah Doherty, CJ Stroud on the game there. Poland at Girard. This could be an old-fashioned shootout, or does that Poland defense kind of put the reins to that Girard offense?
Yeah, Girard has kind of been a team the last couple of weeks especially, shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. They were right in that South Range game last week. It was 28-21 late. And then you see an interception setting up South Range right in the goal line. They score again, go up 14, and then it ends up being 49-21. So if Girard can play a consistent game for 4 quarters, then they could be in good shape to compete with Poland. I want to remind everybody where this popped up, Edgewood and Conneaut. This will be on YouTube, WOW TV, but I think it'll be a good one down in Ashtabula County.
Yeah, absolutely. That one's going to be good. Checking out, just a rivalry game. Hubbard Lakeview's there. Glenville, Archbishop Hoban. Hoban has just been sailing this season. Every time you and I go, hey, this could be a pretty good game, Hoban's been putting 50 on.
it should be a good game, and then Hoban decides that they're on this revenge tour from getting so close last year. They can taste a state championship this year, and they're on a roll.
Another interesting game I like is East and Struthers. That East defense, Struthers offense, which one of them is going to win out. A couple other ones we want to mention. We have our first ever football night in Western Pennsylvania. The Mohawk Warriors hosting Beaver Falls. You're going to have to help me say this. It's John Ostapolowitz.
You got it.
There it is. So he's got the call on that one. We'll make sure we get out there. Champion Crestview, we'll be out there several times. East Palestine, they're looking to make it 2 in a row, but boy, they got their work cut out for them because it is a tough Columbiana team playing them tonight. Lakeside Geneva, our man from the 440, Sam Torres, along with Sean Prine, got the call there. Another rivalry game, Lisbon-Latonia. Interesting.
The Spaghetti Bowl.
Yeah. So we got, Hope there. Holy Name travels into Canfield, and a couple other ones we'll keep our eye on. I think that Waterloo Western Reserve game could be interesting. That Waterloo team's got a pretty good defense, but Villangelo St. Joe's up at Youngstown State tonight taking on Ursuline. Ursuline, you want to talk revenge tours. There's a team that has just been playing from the get-go, and they're probably looking to add some more computer points to that process tonight.
Mike, there's probably going to be a lot of offense in Alliance tonight. West Branch has been flying, but they're going up against an Alliance quarterback in Brendan Zerbrug, who is committed to Oklahoma. So if that tells you anything, he's gonna be putting on the show as well.
Chris Sigler got the call on that one. We can tell you that Western Reserve driving on Waterloo that quick after I said the Waterloo defense was going to be good. Western Reserve makes me look bad. But we're glad you're tuning in to the Audible Call here on YSN. We are brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. Still got a few snafus as we work out our new digs here at the Athletics. And the reason you don't see my ugly mug is, camera issue. So it makes it easier on us to switch game to game to game. Is what we like to do. We've mentioned several of our announcers. You'll get to hear them. We'll pop in here and there and talk throughout the evening. But we've got a great night. Can't wait for it, and everything just starting to roll along here. Conneaut and Edgewood, we got them up and running. So
let's open up, Mike, with Chris Colucci in Western Reserve as the Blue Devils are in the red zone.
Okay, let's head there.
Reserve's already got a first and goal. Western Reserve's base offense is a multiple spread, but they sure do run the ball, don't they?
Yes, they do. Twins to the left, single to the right, tight end on the line. Darney in the backfield. Henning calls for the ball, calls his own number, runs up the middle, found a gap, and he's going to get in for a touchdown.
Such a South Range guy through and through. Christopher Colucci has family at Western Reserve who he wants to make sure they get taken care of as well. Tristan Toy, the junior in the backfield, in the pistol. Fake the handoff. They're going deep ball early are the Raiders. And it is caught. Downfield. The Raiders wasting no time opening things up, and it's inside the 20-yard line. It's Brady Crumbacher on the reception, and the Raiders are in business early. Ball is at the 18, and it's caught by number 18, and here come the Raiders. Ball in dead center in the field. Toy with 2 receivers to his left. Takes a snap. Goes handoff. Left side looking for some space. Looks to be Blake Ewert. And he looks to have split the difference about 5 yards. See where they spot it.
He's just going to run it in himself. Will he get there? Touchdown, Garfield. That'll be
side of the screen. Toy with Ewert in the backfield on his right hip. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off again. This time the Red Dragons all over it, but Ewert still finds the line of scrimmage and maybe.
Basket green touchdown for John.
Steps on.
The solid wood doors for the Chiefs.
Tackle is made by Carter Waldron, the 6'4 senior, 210-pound defensive lineman.
Big blow, but here comes the Lida in motion on 3rd down. Looks like 5 here as they're going to hand it off to Ray. And looks like John Perry giving it himself. There goes John Perry with a full head and nothing but green. Touchdown for John Perry, the quarterback. He had me fooled.
That didn't take long for the
losing one, unfortunately, on that one. That was number 20 for Edgewood making the stop. That is Mike Ochoa. Yeah. So 3rd and 11. Connie, you know, good call by Rock.
And another handoff up the middle. And he's going to take it across for 6. That's Eaton. Drives can't fall all the way across the field for that score.
Don't get much easier than that. I'm going to tell you what. Everything stayed on the ground and big chunks here and there.
One receiver on each side for Toy. He's in the pistol this time. He's going to go handoff up the middle. Some running room through the middle. Touchdown, South Range.
First down. That Connie Spartan first down brought to you by.
It's brought to you by Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance.
Yeah.
Sifke takes it, gives. Hinchcliffe right side. He's got a hole. Nice stiff arm, and he is going to go the distance. 46 yards to the house. I see no flags. So Lisbon with the answer.
Max gets the ball, hands it off to Wyatt, going off the left tackle, battles his way to get all the way to the 39-yard line, just past the 40, I think. Unless they mark it on the 40.
They mark it right at the 40, I think.
Yeah, I think,
yeah.
Hard-fought yardage, though.
Yeah, like
Wyatt.
3 yards, really hard fought. And going back to that last pass play with Max, that's something that I think Max can do as a quarterback better than anyone we've seen.
Harding Raiders getting started quickly here, as they had a false start, but it didn't matter. It only backed them up 5 yards to get an even longer of a touchdown pass. From Coleman to Powell, 6-0 to start.
Tried to do a keeper up the middle again, but it didn't fool too many Warriors.
Left side, splits the defense, breaks a tackle, and into the end zone. Demarion Witten will score for the game's first touchdown. Demarion Witten, the number 13 ranked player in the entire state of Ohio, normally at tight end, taking over at quarterback for drive number 1, and it's 6 points for the Tar Blooders to open up tonight's contest.
And it's a gain of 2. And it'll be 2nd down and 8, 6:39 and counting here in quarter number 1.
And that's, I mean, I would expect to see 3-4 running backs from Carrollton. And in years past, we've seen that as well, Matt. They don't.
Wyatt Payne, I mean, he just completely took off there with great speed and great blocking up front. I got to give a lot of credit that left side, Ryan Turner and Jaden Anderson and Scotty Edwards just really opened that hole wide up there for that draw up the middle.
First and goal for the Spartans. Big gain there from Wyatt.
Yeah, pick up 35 yards, I'd say.
Exactly what we needed to at that time. There's Wyatt again. No, it's a keeper from Max this time.
Yep.
Into the end zone. It's a good fake handoff. Touchdown.
Formation for the Warriors. Archaic football, but it works. And they're going to be short there, Jared, as quarterback Jacob Whitmore has nowhere to go. Lucci led the way for the Quakes. They're going to give him a yard, but it's going to be 4th and 2 and a 3 and out for this Warrior offense.
Yeah, and I mean, credit Salem's defense there, Matt. You know, everybody in the building knows what's going to happen. They're going to try to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
One.
Hey, back here on the Audible Call, Mike Atkinson with you. Want to give an update to you fans out there. United Wellsville was supposed to play tonight. They have a light issue at Wellsville. We've been told they are going to play this game at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. So just wanted to pass that along to you. I know some of you were tuning in to watch our United fans, our Wellsville fans, but we just want to let you know, those of you who could not make it there, there's a light issue, so they're going to play that game tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Lots of early action, scores all around.
We just got one live on the Audible Call. Geneva scoring against Lakeside.
Geneva scoring. West Branch with a turnover, flipping real quick. I mean, we're loving it. We like things fast and moving, so guess what? I'm going to shut up. We're going to get to our game and let the announcers do the work.
Let's get back out to West Branch. Chris Sigler on the call with them against Alliance.
Yeah, are you online?
That was Klingensmith that finally got him.
Yeah.
He broke a tackle there.
Yeah.
But Klingensmith came from the other side to reach him.
First down for the Clippers.
And he carries the defense down to the 35. They're going to give him 7 on that carry. Good carry by the running back. Second and call it 3 coming up. Handoff, Mullinex over the right side, breaks free. And he's out near the first down marker, past it by a yard, and they're going to.
Looks like Atropolis on the tackle, or was the first to wrap up on that one, I should say.
That'll set us up 3rd and short, just about a yard.
First and 10, West Branch.
Anxious, they're going to use that. There's a little jet sweep. There he goes. He's out in the open. R.J. May saves the touchdown, but they're down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was Liam Serjanovic there. Came clear from the left-hand side. He's had a big year so far for the Clips.
Complete the catch. Oh, my, what a throw by Culver's. A little underthrown there at the end.
Sure, Tim. Little turnover, big sack would be big for the Dogs here.
Hayes McCoy in the quarterback position.
Now Serjanovic just comes to the quarterback position.
Yep.
They just move it around.
They do. They switch
There's
it
a
up.
handoff to the outside. There's a hold. There's the flag for the hold. Back them up. Referee saw it.
Saw some time at quarterback against Alliance after the injury to Monroy, and this one it was just a complete pop-up.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. His 13th rushing touchdown of the season. Second touchdown of the day, first on the ground.
Trickle down about an additional 15 yards, and they're going to mark him down about the 23. And that's where Carrollton come out here for their second drive of the game.
It's the same 3 people touching the ball every time, so that's what you got to instill to your defense. It's either Parker Bush, Serjanovic, or the other guy touching the ball, and other than that, nobody's touching it.
There's a fake. It's going to be
Up the
McCoy.
middle. McCoy up the middle. Barrels through, fighting forward, close to a touchdown, and he's short. And then the Bulldogs get a penalty on the play for hitting them late. R.J. May.
And they're going to give about 4 yards, maybe 5. So it'll be second and 5 for.
Let's see how this goes. Don't see a lot of this. Snap down, kick on the way, it's low, no good. So Lisbon gonna get it back.
As it's going to go back to the run game, obviously, and Kreider.
Bulldogs.
All right, there it is. First time out of the game, still 0-0 at 2:41.
For the white and black.
Killam's done a pretty good job so far, Matt, of tackling. I mean, we've seen in recent weeks a lot of missed tackles, a lot of arm tackles. And with a team that loves to pound the football like Carrollton does, arm tackles are not going to cut it here tonight. And they've done a pretty good job here on these first 5 plays.
And as a starting quarterback, Toy goes handoff this time. Ewart spin move, and Gardner gets a tackle there on Ewart as he spins Ewart down for the tackle after a gain of about 4 yards. Williams on the tackle. That's who they're going to give credit to. I thought Gardner was in there. I could be wrong. Second down and 7 for the Raiders. They can still pick up another first down before they get to the end zone if they'd like. 2 receivers off to the left for South Range. They're going to go Tristan Toy. Trying to find the outside. He does, and wide open spaces like the Dixie Chicks, and Toy is...
Handoff up the middle.
It's Bush.
Into the end zone. Fight. He just rode the pile around and into the end zone. There's a flag on the play. All kinds of flags after. Could be. It's got to be a dead ball foul. Oh, yeah, it looks like offsetting penalties. Personal fouls against each team. The touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike against Columbiana. Right.
A lot of third and shorts here tonight, I think, Matt, as Carrollton's very, very much so fine with taking 3-4 yards every single time down. They don't need the big chunk plays, just the short ones.
Carrollton just lets that one run. They just, it's like they're in their own world, man. They're just like, we're going to get to the line. If we're going to get this snap off, if we don't, that's fine.
We're not in any hurry.
You know what's going to happen. They're going to run the same play out of the quarter.
Off there. 45, Michael Wright Jr., the junior. Again, double option for Owens. Goes back to the ground game and right through the end zone for another 6. That touchdown by Dorian Pringle. Second rushing touchdown of the game for the Tigers. And it's a Baker's dozen lead. 4:37 remaining in the first. Here comes the extra point try from Maslin, Washington. Looks to be kicker from the first time, Mateo Herrera.
Round type plays, and it's costing them big time. All right, we have 5:05 left in this first quarter.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 30. Lakeside's going to line up bunched up here. Still in the pistol is going to be DeSalvatore. Takes the snap, hands it off. No, he's going to hold it.
Solid run there, about 3.
And they keep going.
Good run by Davis there again. The, they had trips to the left. They had a single receiver to the right running away from the 3 receivers, trying to go weak side with the run there. Minimal gain, but every yard counts when you're goal to goal here. 2nd and 5 from the 5 for the Golden Bears as they await the play call from their coaches. About 10 seconds left on the play clock here.
And then we have a receiver off to the left and one off to the right. He'll hand the ball. That will be to number 9, Darian Brownlee. And Brownlee runs off to his right, and he's brought down at about the
5 pounds, and definitely kind of tall. He is 6'1", but that is kind of deceiving here, deceivingly tall here. Number 2, Jawan Harmon. He does get a 6-yard pickup, so make it 2nd down and 4 on the 30. So this is a Cheney team that has won the last 2 meetings against the Tigers. They haven't lost to Howland since September 4th of 2020, where they lost 13-12 out at Joe Lombardo Field as that's going to be a run. Maybe he lost a yard, maybe 2. But it looks like they're going to move it back. Langston with the carry. It's a no gainer.
Now looks over to the sidelines. The snap. Hands it to Hawkins. Hawkins gets near, and they're going to signal touchdown for the Rebels.
That Howland does have a lot of inexperienced guys, a lot of sophomores playing here on this very underclassmen-laden team. And here comes Drew Galt rolling out to his right, avoids the sack, and he gets the pass off here to Harmon for a first down and then more. There goes Harmon down the sideline, and there goes Cheney showing their prowess for what is now a 61-yard touchdown pass from Drew Galt to Jawan Harmon, and Cheney an extra point away from tying this game.
That's Bartone out there, and that's a great play call right there. You know, you were expecting him up the gut, and I think
Nobody saw a pass coming.
Yeah, I think when DeSalvatore follows
that are on the curls, on the comebacks, as a play action, actually the handoff to Jackson. Jackson in the end zone, touchdown Vikings, and Villa strikes first here at
6-yard line.
Exactly what the Dragons needed there. 2:20 left in this first quarter now.
Here's DeSalvatore getting ready to take it. He's got the snap, hands it off. Up the middle is going to be Miller, and Miller is still up, spinning forward for another first down, Dragons.
Now get him up to the 40 on the other side of the field. A 15-yard gain by the big play man, Devin Miller.
Now that is not something we...
In the pocket. Takes a snap, hands it off to Boston again, up the middle, fighting for yardage, looking for the first down, and it will be enough to move the chains.
DeSalvatore in the gun. He's got Miller next to him.
Back to it.
And they're going to see. I'll tell you what, I think they're trying to set up that pass again here.
I think the play action pass is coming, without a doubt.
And you see DeSalvatore going over to the sideline to coach Buzz Edwards, his 5th year as the Dragons head coach.
As the whistle will be called. As a penalty on Beaver Falls will be called.
Geneva up by 2 scores here in this one.
Yeah, this has been a productive drive for Lakeside. We've seen them do more of their running, which is a staple of this team and something I think they're going to have to be able to do tonight. To keep the Eagles stacking that box again. Look at.
Here's Bartone going in motion. And they've got Miller. Miller is going to find a way through.
Almost got it.
Very close to the first there.
About 2 yards shy, I think.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, but Young looking to pass. Has a man on the slant. It's going to get picked off by number 2, CJ Campana.
And he breaks a tackle, Quinn. He's going to take that one back for a Warrior touchdown.
Salvatore in the gun. He's going to give it.
Now he keeps
and
it.
there's DeSalvatore.
Very
He's going to be
close, but
tackled.
he's short, I think.
But this is where that frame of DeSalvatore at 6'4", he can stretch it out. Now it's 4th and 1, and you talk about an early.
Dropping back. It's going to be 12 is wide open, broken coverage, it looks like. What a passing play. What a
0 here. Some scores from around the county. Edgewood 7, Conneaut 6. That one is still in the first quarter. When we come back, we'll start the second one right here, Sean.
As Jay Rona trots on.
Pushed out of bounds at the 35. A great option give from Jack Erickson to Christian Lynch and Ursuline. More yards on that play. The Villa might have gained their whole last drive.
Yeah, definitely.
And he has been electric so far.
Going back out there with Boykin, and a quarterback, Jones, will join him now as the tailback. Yet again, they'll bring out a couple of blockers. This play didn't quite work for them. Or this formation did not work for them. Their last third down attempt on their first drive. As they will go play action here. A toss. Touchdown, Hoban. Brayton Feaster.
Angela, I'm not sure. They pointed in the direction of the Vikings. It might have been an offsides or a neutral zone infraction. And Julian, the only time, correct me if I'm wrong, the only time they will blow the play dead on offsides is if there's contact made with the lineman. Because other than that, they'll give it a free play.
Right.
And that would have been good for Erickson. He had a good amount of space. Gives it to Baylog. Baylog up the middle. Cuts back inside. Touchdown, Irish.
Right up the end. He is strong. He can lean forward. I mean, he's got all the abilities.
There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
He was not going to be denied.
Woo! Dog, Uriachi on the quarterback keeper for a touchdown, Bulldogs. 10.
Illegal block in the back on Mohawk is what the call was. So it'll be 2nd and 13.
Wide right and no good. So Indian Creek comes away with a stop there. That's what their defense needed. They'll take over at about the 30-yard line when we come back here on YSN.
We'll be back after this break. Man, we got a game, Tim.
Hi, I'm Colin. What can you do from K-Squared Marketing? Our boutique.
Williams in the shotgun. Looks to pass. That one is caught. It's Gray with the catch. So back-to-back plays for Gray.
Has been able to draw the Warriors off sides. It's going to set up 2nd and 1. Ball spotted at the 5. Zabrug turns, fires, and that ball incomplete as a late flag comes flying in. Joey Jackson on the coverage, may have got there a hair early. And that's going to be the call down on the field.
So this will be the end of the first quarter. It has been all Tigers as of recent. They lead 14-7.
First and goal from the 3. Zabrug keeps it himself over the right side, powers his way down near the goal line, and there's the signal, touchdown. The senior quarterback.
McGee trying to cut it upfield, but that time the Beaver local defense snipped it out. And a late flag thrown here on the near side by the official. Number 6, Kane Curran, and number 41, Aiden Price combined for the stop there.
But in the second quarter, a big play by Kenneth McLeod here as he caught the ball but was injured on the play, so hopefully he'll return to action tonight. But in the meantime, Struthers will take the ball in East Territory at the 43-yard line.
The officials, we have a timeout called by Lisbon. Don't see that too often in the first half. So they will talk things over. We'll take it.
6. Canna on the stop for Salem. As we're at the 7:38 mark here of the first half.
And again, I mean, I know it's early here, but that offensive line.
Fox running the football here. East unable to contain them so far.
And
good
he'll
penetration.
hand the ball off to Devin Bram. Bram manages to hold on to the ball, but ends up losing yards on the play as he's brought down at the 35, and it'll be a third down.
Huge play by East there. They get penetration for one of the first times tonight, they're going to back them up a couple yards. That's going to make it still a 3rd and manageable, but a big difference between 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 3 here. Going back to that Maryland I formation that they've had so much success with.
Yep, and they will have Bram and Carter in the backfield along with number 26 Michael Skivnicki. So, and Duke's doing the quarterback duty. Says it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 36-yard line. Dukes will hand the ball off to Bram. Bram bulldozes his way inside.
Touchdown, Lisbon. So they run the play fake to Carpenter. Sifke keeps it, kicks left, makes the defender miss, and has a easy path into the end zone for 6. Weber on the field to kick the extra point.
McLeod getting in, being that lead back in that Maryland I formation, really set the front line there back, enabling Bram to get a first down. Bunch set again for the Wildcats, splits backs with Dukes in the backfield.
Dukes and Bram in the back. Dukes and Carter in the backfield with Bram, and then Dukes will hand the ball off to Bram, and he'll gain a few on the play as he's taken down at about the 28 for a gain of 3, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Lions used to these scoring competitions last week against Carrollton, able to score at will. The defense just couldn't get the ball back in key situations.
Coming with the 40 defense to stop the run there. East making some adjustments. 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers in the game. Only three men in the secondary for East. Struthers stacking the blocks. East trying to counter.
And Dukes fakes the hands off to Carter and will keep the ball himself as he goes inside the 30. He's taken down at about the 20, so it looks like he will be get the first down on the quarterback keep.
Warriors down by 6. Warriors offense looking for the momentum they need. Rona signals, looks back, wide open, will take it, looks to throw to the far sideline, number 3, and he gets it. Bobby Fadden. It just like
with the spread, but I know he would like 3 yards and a cloud of dust here tonight.
Oh, it looks, and then. Yep. So. And we have an injury, so we'll pause and take a timeout and come out right after this here on YSN.
I'm as transparent, it really is. I am as honest as you see. I mean, I live by the rule that I'm going to treat.
Covering Fadden, but he just really fit that in there perfectly, and just like that, the Warriors.
And for the Beavers defense, having a good start to this game, and something of note to take into account not only the rest of this game, but the rest of the season. There's almost like a magic number for this Beaver.
Of getting there right when the ball is snapped. Looked like he was in there, and then Comlack got in from behind him.
Lakeview. I'm not sure what that was all about. It's still going to be 2nd down and less than a yard to go. South Range will line up. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. Let's see where Ewart goes this time. Or is that's Dominguez this time. Whistles there. Dominguez releases to the left side of Toy. Snap is there. Toy going to try and take it himself. Some running room up the middle. Tristan twisted down at the 5-yard line.
Here they are again. Another quick line. They think they got the Bulldogs tired out, and very well might. Handoff. Uh-oh. Got him down there. Big play. Finally tried to sneak him around the outside. Man, they gave him a great spot.
Seconds to go. Toy in the gun. Brings Dominguez to his left pocket. Handoff. Aiden pushing. The junior muscling his way. And is he in? No signal yet. And they're going to mark him down at the 1. So Dominguez down at the 1. And it'll be.
Bulldogs fight and push him back. It's going to bring up a 4th down and short now for the Clippers.
And that was a big stop by the defensive line as well as the linebackers. Because that was one of those moments.
Back after this, after a break and a word.
And you know they're up timeout here on the
I
field.
don't know
by
what they're
Coach
going to do.
Spade.
It's a decision time because they got a good kicker.
Ground there on this Lakeview sideline, but they get him up quick. And the Eagles with great field position here to start on their third drive.
Hubbard already with a 1-score lead in 5:38 remaining in this opening half. Scored on their first 2 possessions. They want to make it 3 in a row. An offense that has sputtered at times.
This will be one of the best starts for the season, for these Eagles. Able to come out, go up by 2 scores, score on your first 3 drives.
Give to Warren with a couple pullers coming across. And he stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Driven backwards was the big back. It's the wall of Bulldogs waiting there for him.
They say he gets about 1. We've seen in the past few weeks Warren slow to get up. He's slow to get up here as well. I believe it's cramping in his legs, but
Full break that time. It is quarter number 2, and the Raiders trying to start quarter 2 as they finish quarter 1. Owning the red zone. We're in the Shealy's red zone. Ball at the 1-yard line. It is 2nd and goal for South Range. Toy puts a man in motion. And Toy going to jog it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown for Tristan Toy.
Side of the ball.
Came over the top.
And if you time it right and you get the right guy, it works. But that time,
they
he
handed
just slipped
it off.
around the other side.
There's the snap. Kick is up. Extra point is good, and that gives the
So Burns on for the extra point, following the touchdown by Feaster, his 2nd of the ball game. Freshman making some big plays here early. After Caleb Jones goes for 3 rushing touchdowns in their last game, Burns with the extra point attempt. Looks good from here, is good. It's 21-8 over the Glenville Tar Blooders with 8:48 to go till halftime.
He's still on all these numbers close in the 20s, but you know, you've seen sometimes how you have both backs, one to the left and right. Now it's a fullback spot. You think they're getting the ball to Jackson here? They do, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings, and I'm sure they're going for 2 because it's 12-7. Another touchdown for the Vikings, and good start in a back-and-forth battle.
What a start for them, actually. Like, they're looking, to prove a lot of doubters wrong and beat, undefeated Ursuline at home on their senior night. So,
and yeah, we forgot to mention that at the top of the broadcast. And I mean, senior night's always a big deal. They're going for 2 here. Pitch play, reversal, looking to throw it to Stupel. A number of men in the backfield trying to get the edge, trying to cut inside and thrown down by C.J. Frasco.
Coming up for your Cheney Cowboys. And we have an injury timeout as player down. And we will.
They are 1st and 10 at the Leetonia 30. Sifke in the gun with Hinchcliffe back there with him. Takes it, drops, pressure coming, he's rolling. Nope. Looking, he needs a block. He gets one. Looks, fires! Schreffler tries to make a dive, unable to. Sifke able to keep that play alive for the longest time. Schreffler unable to come down with that catch. So 2nd and 10 for Lisbon. 9-11 left to go until the half now.
As Witten back in there, quarterback. Slips off one tackle in the backfield. Still moving. Penalty markers. Elbert Hill puts him into the air.
With a 30-yard touchdown.
Yeah, you've got the wrong one.
All right. Sifke in the gun. Double wing now. Hinchcliffe back there with him. He's going to take the handoff. Going around the right side, breaking some tackles down inside to around the 25-yard line. Be about a 5-yard gain. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 5 here for Lisbon. So a little bit more manageable. I think we're in 4-down territory as Mark Moore is going to check in. Here comes Kraft out. Sifke throws Moore and Stauffer out to the left. Mowry and Schreffler out to your right. Hinchcliffe in the back.
Grazinho on the carry. Trying to bounce it outside. He does have nice speed. Be tackled before the line to gain. Kid short on the tackle.
Lisbon a little bit sloppy here. Sifke in the gun. We're going to get motion this time. We do. Here comes Mowry. Is he going to get it? No. Hinchcliffe going to take it and trips over.
There'll be a timeout here. We'll be back after this short break.
Lose a yard, so 4th down. So that play goes nowhere. They ran it earlier, had some good success with it. 4th and 11 now. Lisbon going to try to move the sticks. 2 receivers each way. Hinchcliffe going to be the wing here on the left. So Sifke going to be by himself. Look for the boot. Here it comes. He's going to roll to that left side. Look, fire. He's going deep. He's got more. Moore's got it. That is a Lisbon touchdown.
Scored a bunch second half against United, right?
I believe so. Carilla up the gut, Nate. He's going to have a touchdown on that far side.
Taco 12-pack touchdown, Quinn.
So that'll be a 35-yard touchdown by Caden Carilla. As the horn goes off, or siren, however you want to call it. That'll push the Brookfield lead to 34, pending the extra point.
It'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up a 4th and 10.
So 4th and 10, they're going to send the punting unit out on the field, and Harding just not getting comfortable.
Be a handoff to number 31. 31 is going to have a nice touchdown there. It'll be 25-yard runs. That'll be Leo Grazinho. Wait. Actually, no, that'll be Somers. What a run from Somers there.
Calls for a guy in motion. Hands it off to Darney. Darney. Right up the middle. Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. Jack Darney. Your score.
So Mooney very well could maintain possession for these last 5 minutes and 27 seconds. They have the ability to do so. But the Harding defense, they have some glimmers of hope to try to make a great stop here. They are setting them up in the 17-yard line, and they have the ability to stop them early and try to get good field position on the expecting drive. And 1st down and 10 as O'Brien's back to pass, being pressured, spins off of a defender, runs to his left, fakes a defender out, and tiptoes on the sideline. He steps out of bounds, I believe, at the 16-yard line. So he tried to do a little escape act, but couldn't get the pass off and goes out of bounds to lose a yard. But still a remarkable job to not lose more on that play.
Wow, that's
taken
a
down. Big stop on the play by number 72.
Dalton Johnson.
Johnson on the
one here. So we'll see. Anderson look to keep it. You can see him motion signal, waiting for the block. He's going to hand it off there, and the handoff run there by number 28.
As Devin Bram will be in the backfield. Jason Dukes takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Bram. Bram runs down the field. He's going to the 10, and he will get the touchdown. Devin Bram with a 17-yard run touchdown with 4:20 here left in the.
And he's tackled after a gain of about 3 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Shane Richardson on the stop for the Dogs.
Playing middle linebacker. So the Bulldogs really had momentum on that drive.
Outs out there. Heavy set here for the Cardinals. And it's going to be a handoff to Eaton again.
Still churn into the one. And honestly, as long as they get into the end zone here, that's Coach Pavlansky's okay with that.
Wearing down
because
that whole
here, though. He'll throw this one off. Try and hold on to this one.
He's taking.
Bolin has him. That was Simone again.
I think it might have been a gain of 2. Looks like it's at the 2-yard line.
3.
It is the 3.
Minute 25 left. They're in the shotgun. Man comes in motion. That's Inglis. And hand off to Eaton, and he finds Pater for a touchdown. Now
it says 9. It's 2nd down and 8.
It's flying by today.
Yeah. Serjanovic in the shotgun. Hands off up the middle. He's getting to the end zone for a touchdown, Clippers.
Not much there for them, but another gain here for the Indians. They'll take it. Another 3 yards on that one. So 3rd down and 5. Ball on the 13, it appears. Ball on the 12, actually. Pardon me.
Max is running play again. He gets a little bit of room through there.
Needed for a 1st down. That's what you got to look for here. The end zone, sure, it's close. But look for that 1st down more. That's more important here at 3rd. Not going to hand, looking for a throw. They're going to find the end zone. You know what? I guess they just say never.
You know, I don't think with Max, he's not the kind of guy you can hold him down the whole game. You know,
Sinclair in the backfield. Grand Valley spread wide. Strever keeps the ball. He's got blockers to the left, and Strever's going to walk in for a Huskies touchdown.
Oh, and they grab him by the ankle and bring him down. It's only a pickup of maybe 1. And bring up, and now we're back to a 3rd down and 9 or 8.
3rd and 8, maybe. Got a yard or so. But that's a long.
And then you're in a good spot, especially since you're up by 2 with that 2-point conversion missed. 1 blocked, 1 gone for that didn't work. Hand off to the outside. Powell cuts back, and he is dragged down after a gain of 2 yards to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 8. So, Jolene, what are you seeing here? As they actually move that a 1st down. He must have been about a yard.
Max rolling out, looking to throw it. He's going to take off running instead. Nice move, but they grab him by the ankle again.
Oh, it's
He's
close.
almost to the 1st down, though.
Yep.
Who was that? Was that Hunt again? Anthony Hunt?
It was informed about week 10, I guess. Right? I mean, it's my only excuse for
We'll be ready by the playoffs.
It's my only excuse for having this many blunders so far. Pass to the end zone, incomplete, and good no call.
You're going for. I say you go for it here. I mean,
you have to.
Yeah, you don't even bother kicking. So.
Right. This ordinarily one where you want to have the big fullback you give it to, but going to see. It's going to be wide up the middle. Yes, it is. He gets it. 1st down.
My pain.
Oh, Alizos doing it one more time. 2 touchdown passes here thus far. Razzle dazzle here by Alliance. Zerbrug downfield has his man. Fights the tackle at the 30, and he's taken down at the 21-yard line.
from 27 yards out. And the kick is up, and the kick is very good. Very nice response there.
There's 3 Warriors on him in no time at all.
Yeah. I think
My goodness.
you just gotta. I mean, he got 3 on that one somehow.
Is that 3rd down?
No, it's 2nd down.
Yeah,
Second and
he's got 3rd down marked over there.
Yeah, that was their first play after the first down. So
we're gonna have to make sure that he's corrected.
Yeah, he changed it.
Yeah.
If I'm Dan Reardon, I'm taking my dog in the open field.
Around the outside, plenty of space, and a touchdown for Powell. No flags, a touchdown in Villa Angela.
Ball over here.
Max gives it to Wyatt. Wyatt looking for a seam to get through there. He breaks it down. He's probably down to about the 2 or the 3. That's very close. Now it will be 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and
3rd at the 3.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
I didn't think he got that far, but that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
for
he
him.
was inside the 5. But who's going to talk about this? I think that's Olajuwon wants to talk about this for the Edgewood Warriors. He's not sure what to do about these Conneaut Spartans. They're driving. He knows that.
Don't tell the whole story. You know, they have athletes across the board, and they face a really good Hartley team with numerous formations, and they run that wing T offense.
As well as Kenston. And Kenston's another team that's going to be good in this region. The fade route, incomplete. And another 2-point conversion try failed, and at that point,
keep trying DC.
And you said they keep trying DC, and they're not.
I believe first down. Yes, they do. First down for Fitch. Another one for Vaughn through the air. And they push the chains forward inside the Tiger red zone. Inside that Washington 20, the Falcons looking for the right combination of plays to post 6 more on the scoreboard. High snap, goes to the jet sweep, trying to find a lane. None to be had there. Tigers keep them in front.
Lead team of Ursuline, Geneva, and Kenston. Those 3 are the top 3 in their region. That's an elite group that you can only hope to do have any success against them. Max keeps it, looking for the running play in. He fights his way. He's in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Conneaut Spartans. Max Gleason, Ben.
You couldn't hold him down for long, right?
Oh, boy. That's a good blocking on that play.
Yep.
Very good block.
Again, the snap a little high. Feed off. Williams bursts forward, gets some good yardage. Williams close to the marker. And I think they say move the chains. He's right at the line, if not. It's either third.
Calm down now. We got to see how this one goes.
Yeah.
Motion is Juwan Harmon, and there goes Matt Jones. Matt Jones fighting, and Matt Jones is gone. Matt Jones for a 20-yard touchdown run as Chain extends the lead with just over 10 minutes.
Nice job by the Falcons, showing some fight after taking 3 consecutive big blows by the Tigers. Have a chance to make this a 1-touchdown game. They still need a first, looking for a yard. The bobbled snap, Vaughn tosses and just throws it away. Makes the smart play.
That'll be a turnover on downs, though. So it'll be first and goal. Not goal.
Fourth and 1 for the Falcons. Big play coming up in this one. Tigers looking for a defensive stand. Falcons looking for a fresh set of downs and a first and goal scenario. These are usually telltale signs for a sneak play, but I don't know if you want to try to attempt it here. They might try to go over top. Williams out of the Wildcat, but a timeout taken by Coach Parker and the Falcons. 4:27 to go here in half number 1, second quarter. Ty Bartel, YSNLive.com. We're back after this.
They want a slow-paced game.
Ball's on the ground and picked up at the 29. They're rolling it officially at the 30. Lynch lost the football, and it's Villa Angelo football, and it was 4th down regardless, but then Christian lost the football, and it's not going right now for Ursuline. A lot of mistakes. And this is a crucial drive. You saw last time Ursuline was down, and they were on defense. They got a pick six. They need another big play here, whether it's a pick six or just a turnover or a stop.
As Harding's going to take it once more before the end of the half. Coleman motioning again, a man from right to left. He drops back. Coleman looking, runs up the middle, juking past the defender, and it gets out of his hands. I believe a tackle fell on top of it. But Coleman, he got the ball knocked out.
Thought when Ursuline scheduled Villa, they viewed this as an easy win on senior night. They viewed it as, okay, well, we have Cheney and Mooney, 2 conference games. Let's do a non-conference game as our senior night. And sometimes teams do want to do that. Rolling out, looking downfield, a shot, and caught by Jackson, pushed out of bounds at the 9-yard line, and everything is going right for the Vikings.
And the pass is complete to number 9, Deshaun Langston.
Get some substitutions in here as the Vikings are slowing it down. And it's a problem when they're running all over you. They're controlling that line of scrimmage. But now they're throwing. I mean, I don't want to say now they're throwing the ball for a lot of success. They had a big play with a pass. That was a little underthrown, but it was a lot of separation. They're going to keep trying to pound this ball. Hand off to Powell. Powell brought down at about the 6. He might have got to the 5. Either way, a really good gain on first down.
Oh, yeah, if you're Villa in this situation, especially if you score here, you're in good shape going to the half. Even with the stop, it's great shape.
And how big would it be? Like you said, even if they got to stop, right? You get a touchdown, you get a stop, okay. You're up by 2 scores at halftime. Ursuline does get the ball. But Ursuline, you got to hope it can't. The worst right now, we want to be down by 1 score at half. We know we can, even if we're down 2, we can come back. But you want to be able to take a lead on the possession out of half. Hand off around the side. Can they get the edge? He slips and he loses yardage at the 9. And Powell will be.
They held the blocks and the receiver was open. It just game of inches. The ball was just 6 inches outside of his grasp.
I mean, have you been watching this drive so far? I know you had to take pictures of Grandma Karen and Angel, but they've been
moving.
They've been moving.
Actually, you might have to rather. Excuse me. This is 3rd down. It's 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line essentially.
They got both backs in. If I'm Ursuline, I'm looking for a play action. And honestly, I think Stuble's just going to take off on this play.
I'd roll them out, and I'd see what they can do. And they do a little pitch option. They got Jackson. He was trying to get the edge, puts a move on, cutting back, and he steps. It looked like he stepped out of bounds. Instead, he's thrown down at the 5. And decision time for Rotsky. This is like an extra point, so you can kick it, and it puts it back exactly at a 7-point game.
So 45 seconds remain in the second quarter. The Huskies at the 24-yard line, 2nd and 3. 3 receivers set. Fakes the pitch right. Pressure immediate.
Coach Reardon calls a timeout.
Maybe Coach Rossi just likes his guys better.
Huskies used, or if they have 1 more remaining.
By the looks of it, they are out of timeouts.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, it still looks like. Number 10, he's dropping back to throw. And it will be incomplete, looking for Summers, but will be dropped. Nice coverage from the Tigers. That will be the first pass from Garfield.
3 receivers set. Fakes the pitch right. Pressure immediate.
Now, I don't know if that was the last timeout that the Huskies used, or if they have 1 more remaining.
Here, do not know if they have a kicker that can make that. Six, bursting. He might have the speed. He does. Touchdown. That will be...
Is hard. So honestly, it wouldn't be a predictable play call that's going to win. It's going to get the touchdown.
And they lose the ball on the snap, and it's picked up by Ursuline. So Ursuline probably wouldn't have got many more yards if it was an incomplete pass, but you get an extra couple.
Wow.
And I was about to say before they snap the ball in that conundrum, I was looking for a fade route on the bottom of your screen to Kortovich. He hasn't beat Farrell on the fade route yet, but, I mean, he's so tall, eventually he's going to get one, and you figure 6'4" against 5'8", 5'9", you might get the win this time.
2-yard gain on first. Saying push up the play clock. 25 seconds. Fresh 25 now. Fresh 40, rather. Excuse me. 2:15 and ticking. Tiger ball. Second down and about 8 to go. Snap coming. Pass. A nice missile strike towards that 25. Fall forward a little past it. Third down and short for Massillon, Washington.
Just going to be a squibbed kick. Trying to cut it outside. Cutting it back inside now.
Halftime, we will be back in one way or another, whether it be as bad as it's been right now or hopefully better for, well, of course, for the second half of action, which is what everybody's here to watch for the most part anyways.
Things could get really good.
Exactly. We don't want you to miss a second just because it decided to lag or drop another 10,000 frames.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. 10,899 frames dropped to this point. And that's just since we switched back to the hotspot. We probably dropped over 20,000. Pass is complete. Fourth down coming up for the Indians. They got right back to their line. No, they're going to move him back a yard.
Oh, really? I would have thought
he was right there. I don't know why they moved him so far. They moved him back by 2 yards.
What? That's crazy.
I'm not sure. 21 new on that one. He was right there. Unless our angle is just that deceiving.
Yeah, I think it was a loss of 1, but still a loss.
Fourth down
Why
and 8, ball on the
they would
35.
Call that a loss? I have no clue.
Of course, McConaughey is staying out there. You cannot risk it now. You got to go for it.
Too far for a field goal, but you're down by too much for a punt.
So a big, big fourth down coming here for the Indians. Back to McConaughey. Here's their chance. We're losing space. Passes that one. It's complete, running, and he is in there for the first down. Indians.
Got it. He did get it.
Well, there you go. Right to...
Takes it. Hinchcliffe going to take it again. Cutting back up.
That, and they got the end zone from fourth down. Didn't find the end zone this time, a little further out. But here's a new set of downs for the Indians. Passing this one off to Sims. It's complete, and he'll just take himself out of bounds. Stopping the clock with 1 minute 43 to go. Well, now they need to speed things up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
30 seconds now. Sifke pulls it, gets a block, and gets pulled down as he crosses over the 20, close to the 15. He's down to the 16, and a late flag comes in. What happened there? Clock stops with 19.3 seconds left. Mowry coming back into the game. Here comes Mark Moore. Personal foul against Lisbon.
Villa Angela St. Joe's.
Up. Welcome back to the Audible Call here on YSN. I'm Mike Ackerson, Anthony Hartwig, and Eric, his friend. They're gunning everything. Riders here, Chase. We got everything under control here. Just watching a lot of games, and right now, Western Reserve, pretty much all Blue Devils. They're having a great time at their game tonight against Waterloo. That score just pretty much put that one into a running clock situation.
Which brings up
what
we do at the second half.
What we like to do in the second half, folks, we are going to stay with your more competitive games. So if there's a game that's still being contested, that's where we're going to flip our cameras to. But a game like Western Reserve, because we know we have viewers out there from Waterloo and Western Reserve, you might want to see that game. So where are they going to go, Anthony?
They can go to ysnlive.com/live and find the game they want to watch and watch it in its entirety with your broadcasters right there on the website.
So there, you have that. We can also tell you we probably checked in with Brookfield for the final time of the night. They're up 35-0 on Camden.
You might see South Range one more time, but they're on that
Maybe
teetering.
they're teetering. A couple other teams are teetering. Lisbon all over Latonia this evening. They lead that one 36-7. So that one's there. But we do have a good game going on. Well, speaking of Lisbon Latonia,
Was that a touchy?
did you give him the tutty? He put nah.
Oh, he's short.
He marked him down at like the quarter-inch line.
Boo. Don't they know they're live on the Audible Call, Mike?
Man, we could have had a live touchdown. I mean, they're all live, but every now and then we'll tell you when we rewind to them.
Yeah, we don't sneak that.
So that one was good. While they huddle, let's go to Gerard. Pick this one up. The Indians.
They need this score, Mike.
They do. They've been trading jabs here, and early on it was all pulling. Gerard has showed some life as they punch one in here live
There
on
it
the
is.
Audible Call. And just like that, things are cooking. So they're in that little timeout mode down in Latonia. We'll get you back there, but that's a game. If Lisbon scores, you're going to go to that. Where are they going to go again?
YSNlive.com/live.
And you can punch in your game there. So week 8 of the season, lots of interesting games, lots of points on the line, teams trying to start. You're thinking postseason at this point. You want to position yourself. You want to be playing a meaningful game over these next 3 weeks. So we're going to head out to Lisbon. Who's on our call there?
Rick Daly.
There we go. So we're going to pick him up live. Just a reminder, as we cycle through, we are going to show some bands as we get close to halftime. So let's pick him up live, and we'll be back for more later on the Audible Call, brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors.
That's 5,700 Daly at fullback, Austin Daly at tailback. Sifke takes the handoff, pitch. Austin Daly cuts in, dives, he gets through. No. They're going to say he didn't break the plane.
Angle if a foot was in bounds or not. Falcon bench, of course, want the catch to count, but I don't think there was an official that had a better angle than the one that made the call of incompletion. They'll get together, they'll talk it over, and see if there's anything different that anyone else saw, but I don't believe so. This looks like it's going to go 4th down. No, they're saying 1st down, I think. They pointed, and they did. They pointed forward. It's a 1st down catch. So someone, I guess, saw a different angle. I didn't see an official in that area, in the immediate area.
Like, inexcusable.
And it's
You
big.
can't do that.
And it's big here. And the thing
Situational football.
is if Erickson doesn't get rid of the ball, it's probably a penalty for unnecessary roughness head-to-head. So that's where it kind of came in. And Erickson keeps it, plows forward, pushing forward, and he might have the 1st down. If not, it'll be 4th and very short. He was fighting. They roll him down at the 19. The sticks looked like they were putting him at the 18. Another 4th and 1 on this drive for Ursuline this
that's
time.
the thing with Villas. You know, instead of having a 4th and 20, now it's going to be, what, a 4th and 2? 4th and 3 almost?
It's not going to be very far, and you're going to have a lot of plays for Coach Reardon. We'll take a quick break here.
With 55 going to the half, and they get ball at half.
So this is a crucial drive for the Irish. It's more crucial for the Vikings.
As more dangerous it gets against that defense, as ability to push you back with sacks, create the turnovers, INTs, fumbles. Operating with the empty backfield exclusively now are the Falcons. Vaughn with the snap, tries the quick fire release, and that's picked off with the interception. Good blocking in front, gets the tackle slip towards the edge and stepped out of bounds, it looked like, but no call. And they are going to say stepped out of bounds eventually and bring them back. But it's an INT and a turnover. Tigers take over at 21 seconds. Falcons are pleading a case that the Tigers stepped out at the 40. They did.
Might go for it on 4th down, too, depending on what their yardage situation is.
Looks like they don't lose anything on that one. That's generous by the officials.
Very generous. Yeah, it looks like he was shoved out right where that
right
little...
at the marker.
Yeah, the marker.
One for the first. 3rd down
He ran
and 9
into
here.
it like...
And just got some extra insurance yardage to get closer to the end zone. 1st down, the clock stops. Ursuline looking to go quick. They got 1 timeout remaining. You don't use it right now. The clock's not an issue. Unless you get sacked, the clock's not an issue. You're in the red zone. 40 seconds and a quick offense. Got 4 in the backfield. Hand off to Lynch. Lynch cuts it inside. He's still going. Lynch makes another man miss, and he rumbles in. Touchdown, Irish. Christian Lynch scampers in from 14 yards out, and Ursuline retakes the lead. A patient run by the senior. And I'll tell you what, you won't see Najee Harris being that patient on the field. He finds a hole or anything, even if it's not a hole, and he goes. And I like the Steelers. I'm not a Steelers fan, but I like them. And Najee Harris has not very good vision for an NFL back. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. All the experts talk about it, so I'm not really making some, real hot take right here. Extra point up. Kick is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. That's Doris making it 21-18, and how things in the
field. Poland is ready to try and make a push here on 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line.
53 seconds left in the half. They can get the first here. They still got some
Big
time.
stop needed for the Indians. Bagon looking, throwing far, deep, open, yes, but the ball was too far, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. That would look like it was for Josh Maseko.
Good coverage there by the Indians. Had just enough in there, but didn't
And
draw.
Poland looks like they're going to be kicking this one away. Offense is coming off the field.
Interesting.
48 seconds. They'll give the ball back to the Indians with some time on the clock.
Maybe that quick touchdown did work out for him.
Again, Gerard does not need.
No, they might just kneel it down, honestly.
Again, with that ball, they could just try. Why risk anything too drastic? They might go for 1 or 2 drives. I'd say maybe 1 drive, depending on how much time is left when they, of course, do receive this ball. If they have under 40, then they just
depending
need to
on what
kneel
their
it.
field position is, too. If they end up with a touchback, then they might just kneel it out. But if they can run it back to maybe where we are now, then they
We'll
got
see.
options.
Pretty much have to get over the 50 at this point.
Yeah.
That's what I would have to assume. Takes it, runs it, and player
Comes back even.
It's even further behind the 20.
Yeah, it's about the 19.
41
18.
seconds here. So they'd get a game with 1 second if they didn't. So they might have to draw at least 1 drive here. That play clock, they get 40 seconds. They're not in formation either to kneel either, so. No,
You can afford to try and take.
They can take 1.
Yeah.
They'll probably just take 1 here.
Take 1 or 2 big
He's got
passes.
Kerr to his side. Whistle is blown. They can play ball. Comes back. McConaughey looking for a throw. He's going to come out here to Simone. It's going to be incomplete going through his grips.
Bounced right off his face mask right there.
36 seconds to go here still in half number 1 here in quarter number 2. 3-point difference. Again, Indians get the ball in the second half. Well, we've dropped a few more frames here, but it seems to be stabling out.
And the Tigers will have to take a timeout at 3 seconds as the chains move. Or 8 seconds, rather.
UFO was going overhead or something.
Maybe.
Trying to get this one through to Sims, and well, probably not Sims, but to Curd. Running that ball, not a whole lot on it. Clock still going down with 25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Indians want to line up quickly. No, it looks like they'll take 1 more snap. Try for it, and if they don't find it, well, then that's going to do it. In fact, they don't even need to. They're under 15 seconds to go. They're just talking it out. This might just do it here.
They're staying on the field. Looks like they might try to run another play.
They have 6 seconds if they want to. 5, 4, 3, and there you go. Time is off the clock here. Gets this one out to Sims. Sims trying to find.
Able to find a way to finish off those drives. You could be talking about maybe a little bit different of a game, but Tigers.
Action. Poland leads narrowly by a field goal. 24-21 here. And again, the Indians get the ball when they come back here. Well.
And if the Indians can get some offense here, they could take their first lead. And like I was saying, this could end up being a back and forth. It might come down to just who gets possession last. Seen pretty, games just like it. And it seems like it's having the making.
And try to get another 6 on the board. The snap, Owens gonna go for the corner, tried to beat him there. It's an incompletion. 4 seconds left. Now, likely not enough time to run a play and get the field goal, so decision time here. by the Tigers if they want to elect to try for the 6 or take the chip shot field goal for 3. No question about it. They're going to stay aggressive, looking for 6. Owens takes the snap, rolls out to his right, toss over top, walk into the end zone. It's a passing touchdown to Braylon Tolles. The junior Tolles adds some points to the Tiger lead with triple zeros reading on the clock. 27-7 Tigers. Extra point pending to send us into the locker room. And Herrera's kick is good. 4 for 4 from extra point territory as the
Sooner or later, Matt, something's going to open up, and we saw that on the pass play earlier in the first half. Not so much on the big gains on the ground, but that front line, the hog mollies, as Kirk Herbstreit calls them up front for Carrollton, has done the load.
On the 84 yards of total rushing here, as it's going to be Kiko on the carry, and Kiko is going to be stood up by that Quaker defensive line.
Things off with the Massillon Washington Tiger marching band.
Gain of 4.
And Matt, I've been trying to get the numbers of the guys on the offensive line. Landon Jackson, 6'3", 280. Tucker Burgett, 6'3", 230. Dalton Naylor, 6'2", 204. And Ty Pridemore, 6'6", 250. So some
big boys.
Some good-sized boys up there. I apologize to the 5th member. I have not been able to grab that number
Number
yet.
76, Angelo Wilson. As they hand the ball off to Kreider. He needed 2, and he got enough. So it's 1st and goal for Carrollton at the 2-yard line. And again, this is just amazing to watch. I mean, it's just a style of football we don't see much anymore. We know we're going to see it when we come down to Carrollton, and it's just 6-minute drive here. The drive started in Salem territory.
It's amazing and it's effective. I mean, it's just like
it's just a slow, methodical.
It's a slow burn.
And here comes Whitmore, and Whitmore's going to option his way into the end zone for a touchdown. And Salem finds themselves down 2 scores, but again, just the way that Carrollton operates with the football, it seems like a lot more. And the extra point on the way. And the extra point is up, and the extra point by Rosenberger is good. 5:49 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. It's Carrollton 14, Salem nothing. It'll be Salem football for the first time here in the 2nd half when we come back.
We sell taste one bite at a time at Belleria.
10-yard line, cutting to the
Uh-oh, as long as there's no flags. There's nobody except for the kicker left.
And he makes a miss. And that's going to be a 90-yard touchdown.
And guess who?
Scotty Eaton.
It is Scotty Eaton on senior night.
Tonight, the Tiger String Band proudly presents the music of popular television and film composer Danny Elfman. We begin with the title theme from a 1989 film starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. The music from this motion picture was one of Elfman's first big hits. Here is his theme from the movie Batman. Also in 1989, that Danny Elfman composed the main title theme for what would become the longest-running sitcom in American television history. Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, you know them as The Simpsons. Tribute to Danny Elfman, we've selected some themes from the 1993 stop animation hit musical directed by Tim Burton. Enjoy music from The Nightmare Before Christmas. gentlemen, the pride of the Tigers, the 2023 Massillon Tigers Swing Band. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's halftime performance. We proudly present to you the 2023-2024 Austintown Fitch Marching Band. The band is led onto the field by drumline captains Ariana Bortness and Matthew Smith, flagline captain Audrey Clark, rifle line co-captains Elizabeth Spalding and Megan Vanis, color guard captain Anastasia Walker, senior drum major.
It'll be first and goal for Garfield. This will be 10 on the carry, bounces outside. Will be a touchdown, 10-yard carry for Granzinho. So that will put that will put Granzinho over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns for the game. Nice run from him. He runs outside. Bazuki still on his feet and will now be tackled down. Nice run from the 35-yard line down to the 10. So that will be a 25-yard carry again for Bazuki. Tackled by Caden Short. So it'll be first and goal for Garfield. This will be 10 on the carry, bounces outside. Will be a touchdown, 10-yard carry for Granzinho. So that will put that will put Granzinho over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns for the game. Nice run from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gillis able to find the open. As now they try to give it again as he sheds a few tacklers, but gets brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Number 10, Smith, the ball carrier, in on the stop. Number 52, Mikey Carpolo.
So it'll be a gain of 1 for Smith, as now they're trying to run him a lot more. They didn't run him too much in the first half, but now they're trying to take advantage. And now you got, instead of Coleman, you have Israel Reynolds. And now Antonio Smith taking the snap, goes right up the gut, and he'll be down at the 1-yard line, a little wildcat formation for the Raiders. He won't get to the end zone. He'll be stopped just short. A 2-yard run for Smith. And I'll tell you, if the Cardinals hold them to a field goal here, that's a victory in and of itself with the running offense that they have on that side. The Raiders trying to tack on 6 more. And again, Smith going to be back to receive the snap, and a timeout is called from the Raiders. So they didn't like what they saw on the defensive side. They looked a little confused. And Coleman not in that huddle for the past snap and wasn't in that for this previous snap. But he might elect to go in here. We'll see what the call is. We'll take a mini break. And again, this is sponsored by Mighty Bike.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so
down right around midfield. Tackle made by Andrew Brown. And Alex Hackwelder, a big run on first down.
Hackwelder
something we've seen all season. The yards after contact, been a great thing for him. He's listed at 6 foot.
Coleman under center, Smith behind him. Coleman's going to try to keep it himself, but I don't think Coleman got across the line. So on 3rd down and 1, the Cardinals hold them to getting a yard. As it seemed like Coleman tried to go forward for the QB sneak, but fell down. So this will be 4th down and goal, and 4th down and short. The Cardinals have an opportunity here to have a tremendous stop. But again, that'll leave them, if they do get a stop, that'll leave them 99 yards to get to the other end zone. And another timeout is called from the Raiders. So instead of taking a break here, we're going to talk about what has happened so far on this drive. So this is going to be the 12th play coming up for the Raiders. So far, they have traveled 76 yards down the field and just need that 1 extra yard to extend their lead. But the Cardinal Mooney defense has been doing a great job at short gain runs against the Raiders. And Cardinal Mooney, if they do get the ball back here, like I mentioned, they will be backed up into their own field. It'll be tough for them to get out of it, but anything can happen in high school football. But the Raiders trying to come up with a play design here that'll assure them to possibly get into the end zone. You would doubt that they are going to go for a basic QB sneak. You want to think that they want to try to go for something else. So now they have 2 receivers set up on either, 3 receivers set up on the outside, 2 on the left and 1 on the right. Coleman in a shotgun formation. And he's going to hand it to Smith, and the ball comes out. He fumbled it before the goal line. And it's a Cardinal Mooney possession either way. I'll tell you what, this Cardinals defense is nothing to laugh at. How did they pull that off? They gave it to Smith. He was stripped, ball on the ground, and they'll get it at the 3-yard line. So a little better field position.
Down into the box, more favorable for Hubbard to throw.
The Aviators looking for a stop here early in the second half. Pistol formation. Mullenix the deep back. Alizos stands, looks right, looks over the middle, rifles it in the end zone. And they're going to say that ball hit the turf. Anthony Perry, the intended receiver. 4th down and 9. As Alizos rifled that ball just a little low, or it would have been another Warriors touchdown. 4 wide receivers on the far side. Gregory, the lone wide out near side. Alizos looks left. He fires. He's got his man. And he's going to be down just short of the goal line. That's Perry. 15-yard pass play. 1st and goal, West Branch. Alizos takes it himself up the middle, waiting on a signal. And there it is, touchdown.
Here, trying to avoid what could be a safety, and once again, penalty markers fly. Let's see who it's on. I believe it's going to be on Cheney. And another undisciplined penalty will make it hard for them to get this safety. So now they'll move it up to the 6. And Hallett has a lot of more breathing room because that ball was placed on the 1, but they move it up to the 6-yard line. 3rd down and 7 coming up for your Howland Tigers. John Perry under center. Looks like they may just play it safe here and hand it off.
Oh no, loose football as they fall on it, and I believe Cheney picked it up. Cheney is saying maybe they scored. It will be Cheney football nonetheless. But a huge gap here for the Howland offense, and Cheney will take over inside the 5, maybe around the 1 yard line. First and goal for the Cheney Cowboys again. So Cheney was stopped on 4th and goal, but they get a huge fumble deep in the territory of Howland. And it will be first and goal on the 3. So it's a huge blow here for Howland.
First and goal on the 2.
And it will be officially on the 2. So the Cheney Cowboys can really punch it in here with 4:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So here we go. 2 receivers outright. Man under center, and they're going to keep it. Looks like they may say touchdown, and it is a touchdown.
Touchdown Cowboys.
Touchdown Cowboys. As it looks like it was Matt Jones, number 10.
Touchdown by Matt Jones.
And yes, it is Matt Jones with the 2-yard quarterback sneak. So it's 33-7, extra point pending here for Ader Gomez. Number 14, Cheney, on top now by what is 4 scores.
Empty set for the Huskies here.
Number 8, Chardoman in motion with the pitch.
That play is going to be blown up, and Bobby Rogers in on the tackle. He sniffed that out and was able to drop Doman. So 9:34 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, opening drive for the Huskies. 3rd and 15 from their own 27-yard line. I imagine we're going to see some sort of pass play here. Fakes the handoff to Simonello. Looks. End zone touchdown, Aiden Gallagher.
Do you have the game script? You knew that was going to be a passing play.
I just had a 6th sense. 3rd and 15.
You just felt it.
Logan Strever delivers a 23-yard strike.
And they will be short of the first down. Looks like we'll mark them about 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's what the judge is going to say. So we'll see here, 4th down. And they will go for it. Second 4th down of the night here. In the crowd here. And there's the call there. And it looks like that will go on the Tigers. As you can see the pointing there, but we will see where it is. And it looks like there was a little bit of jump there by the Tigers. As this crowd is loud and proud here. Touchdown! Jonathan Brenner, the sophomore.
Something on cease because I have a sight on Coach Rowdy talking to him on that far sideline. And yes, they're going to say personal foul on Hubbard. Not too sure what it was.
And it looks like they are going to go for it here. And they will. Anderson looks to throw. Pressure coming. And there it is. Just like that. And it looks like Fadden might have been in on it. And I think number 3 might have been out on it unless they want to call it 31.
Down a yard short, but really this Lakeview offensive line creating a lot of gaps for Gillis and Easton to run through.
That one big play from one of them to like shift the defensive play calling a little bit to open up their minds. Maybe we need to try something different.
Quick little swing pass to Jackson. And Davis is trying to get him from behind, and he forces him out of bounds. And that's as legal as a tackle as you'll get. Get him around the shoulder pad. Nothing.
First down. Rona takes the snap, hands it to Boston. Boston will fight for a couple yards there.
They want to get these playmakers.
Time from the Hubbard defense. Early on in the game, we saw a lot of hats around the football, but lately, Lakeview gashing the Eagles' defense.
Looks like it'll be a loss of maybe 1 or 2 for Gillis there.
Chrisick did a nice job of setting the edge.
Now, if you're this Eagles defense, you got to bend and not break. Maybe you got to force at least a field goal here.
Gillis will come out with Easton off to his right. Toth sets up that H-back spot. Now they'll bring across Nicholas. Gillis will take the snap. Going that way. Gillis towards the middle. Chugging now towards that goal line. He's definitely got the first down, but he's going to be a few yards short of the line to cross. We'll set him up with 1st and goal, though. Hubbard just unable to stop the quarterback run here.
1st and 10, Alliance at the West Branch 36-yard line. Zabrug keeps it himself up the middle, breaks a tackle over the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Alliance. 36 yards. Brendan Zerberg.
Go ahead and get that camera a little bit further over just in case to go for a far throw or something here. It's going to be handed off yet again to Kurd. Well, he gets a gain. Not much, but he gets a gain. Maybe about 5 on that one. He's within the 10, that's for sure. Gain of 5, that's what they're telling us. So 3rd down here for the Indians. Ball is on the 8. Snap will come back. McConaughey looking for a throw. He's got open. Dominico Simone, and he will just go into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians. First lead of the game.
Now, welcome back on the Audible Call. As you saw, the Girard Indians have just taken the lead on the Poland Bulldogs. That is a good game. We're going to be showing a lot of that one coming up. Fantastic contest going on. Make a quick switch, and Struthers taking on East. It's been all Wildcats in this one. And as we like to do, Pickett! Oh, baby, to the house!
Reservation for 6.
Absolutely. I love that you stole my famous line, reservations for 6. And just like that, 33-0 in favor of Struthers. Look at that, the lights going on and off. And we're going up to, it looks like Lakeview and Hubbard. That's a pretty good ball game. Those are the games we're going to stick with right now, folks, are the ones that are being highly contested, fought for still. Your Struthers game, if you want to go see that, tell them where, Anthony.
YSNlive.com/live is where you can find all the action in its entirety.
And we hope you're enjoying Week 8 here on the Audible Call. We're having a good time just flipping game to game to game. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of scores. We got the bands up for you tonight. Just a reminder, for those of you that we're going to tune in, and we're looking for United in Wellsville, 11 a.m. tomorrow. They will be playing that one. Gary and Jason will have the call. It will be on YSN tomorrow. It will be at 11 a.m. So as we
you can tune in right now for the pregame show going on until
the
tomorrow
pregame
morning.
show, yeah, it's like Groundhog's Day. The sun has not set in Wellsville, but I do know this, that Gary and Jason have 14 hours to get prepared for that. So,
There's no excuses.
yeah,
Be prepared,
they got to
guys.
bring their A game. So as we keep moving things along, and here we go, Mohawk, their initial debut game here on YSN for football. We've got them on in baseball and basketball. They're trying to make a stand. They're down 5 to the Tigers from Beaver Falls, and from there, let's flip it right back to the Hubbard Lakeview game. Lakeview trying to take the lead on the Eagles, and did he get in? Oh, there's a signal.
There it is. 2 arms up in the air.
Touchdown. And just like that, Lakeview jumping on top. So
That was one of those
yeah,
rumble
love
and
it.
tumble
Don't
into the
we
end
just
zone.
love all the action here? It's like our own mini red zone every week. And Eric's sitting here, and I'm glad he's staying hydrated and keeping us all pumped with the games. And guy drinks like 3 gallons of water every Friday when he's in here.
So much water.
So,
Well,
but
he's
it's
had
good
his
for
own.
him.
He's got his own own energy drink too.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah, it's all good. So anyhow, let's go out to Gerard, Poland. And our call there is
Yes, Matt
Mayer. So let's take it to Matt, and we'll
No,
chime in
not
here
me,
a little
no.
bit
You get
on
on
the Audible
422.
Call.
Yeah,
Brought
so
to
you
you
get on
by
that
the
one of those two
WRS
ramps
Wealth
either in
Advisors.
Youngstown or before you, well, both are in Youngstown.
Yeah.
Well, you got those two ramps right there, and then you get onto 680 one way or another, and then you just head out to that Boardman Pullen exit, and then you turn left. Well, not left. You take the one on the left.
Yeah.
You go around.
You go left, then you go down, then you turn right at the clock tower, and we're there. We've done some soccer games out of Poland. We know how to get there.
Haven't done any other sports there yet. Surprisingly, we were going to do some softball last season, but it just never came. I think there were some rainouts. Trying to figure out where exactly they played, and just still don't know 100%. There's a lot of fields around the school for baseball and softball. We know where baseball plays. It's behind the school.
Yeah, we've seen them
softball's
playing.
right next door.
Yeah. I think it is right across, because that area looks. I think it's like their bus garage or something, and then you have the high school, I believe, and then
Looked like the high school, and then I don't know where the other levels
all
are.
the fields around it. They even have the tennis courts, and I'm sure inside you get the gym for basketball, volleyball,
Yeah.
any
Seems
other
like they have
indoor sport.
As the Tigers lead. 2nd and 6 here. On the 6-yard line. And the Tigers trying to get in there. And the defense stops them short. As Buford will be credited with that run there. And so we'll see it here. Anderson tries to get it, but the defense, just like that, stops him. And he got the ball. Number 20. He came away with it. And that will be a crucial turnover here for the Warriors. As A.J. Verdi.
So
They've only had 2 offensive possessions.
So that third would have been the kick.
Yeah.
Mazzella on the end around. He's got room.
And
Oh,
there's a
no.
flag down.
There's a flag thrown at
Warriors. As we have ourselves a ball game.
10 is back deep. It'll be Grandizio. Oh, it's going to be a fake punt. It's going to roll out. And it's going to be a turnover on downs.
1st and 10. Looking for a wide receiver. Tries to get him on the far right end. Connects with field to go. Beats the one. Beats the corner. And just like that. See you later. And number 9.
Liberty is up 35-7 over LeBray right now in the third quarter. .34 is dropping back to throw. Wide open is 10. And it will be a touchdown. 34. That will be Keegan Sell to Leo Grandizio. Kick is up and good.
first. Down at the 15 for the Cards.
Empty set here. And it's going to be an end around again here.
Still on his feet.
And
Still
he's
on his
still
feet.
going.
Is that Mazzella? Get in. He does. So just add to the numbers.
Poland looking over at their coaches right now, trying to get an idea, get a sense of what they need to do here. A little bit of tomfoolery going on the Girard sideline. Teammates having some fun with each other.
There's a QB keeper up the middle, and he's in.
Nice job.
Of course, everybody wants to see a win here. They give that one off to Natoli, and he's got himself another nice gain for the Bulldogs. Poland moving it up. Now the scoreboard was perfect up until right now. Apparently, it still said second quarter.
Well,
I completely missed that. So
usually that's what
normally us.
that's what we do. We're the ones that will play an entire half of soccer and still say it's the first when we play a full game.
This is back off to Natoli, and the Indians read it like a book. He might have still had enough though to get that first down, and yes, officials are saying he got a yard. That's all he needed. First down again here for the Bulldogs. Inching closer and closer here to that end zone. Might try for a field goal. They'd be down by 1.
I think at this point you might as well just go for the touchdown.
Now we'll see if the Indians are able to hold them up and get a 4th down here. You have to really see too many 3rd downs. They've all been converted, a few that we've seen. Snap comes back. Pagano looking here to hold on to the ball himself. He runs it forward, and he continues to go until he's brought down. About a 5-yard gain, it appears, for the Bulldogs. Actually, looks like it might have been 6. About a 6-yard gain there, yeah. So 4 to go here. Ball is on the 10 exactly. 10 yards to the end zone for the.
Empty set. Zabrug looks left, fires, he connects. That's Hawkins. And he's quickly forced out of bounds at the 6, short gain of 2 yards. Third and goal. With the way West Branch's offense is playing, definite 2-down territory for Alliance. We approach 4.5 to go here in the third. 5 wide for the Aviators. Zabrug puts the man in motion. That's Hawkins. He looks for Hawkins in the flat, decides to keep it himself, scrambles left, and he's hit and dropped in the backfield. Clayton Day makes the big hit. Loss of 3 on the play. And 4th down upcoming. Fourth and goal from the 9. 5 wide. Zabrug gets the snap. He looks, he rolls right, fires towards the end zone. He's got his man. Touchdown. J.R. Jackson with the big.
Dom Pagano looking for a big conversion here. Gerard looking for a stop. Snap back, takes his clap. He's going to hold on to it himself. The Indians will eat him up. He will not have enough for a first down. Now the idea might.
Buster in his spot. Shotgun for the Beavers. Klein takes the snap. It's going to be a straight gift to Purdue. Purdue weaving his way through defenders. Stays on his feet. Did he get in? Waiting for the official signal. It is touchdown. What a display of balance and athleticism by Tyler Purdue on the rushing touch.
A whistle-blown timeout is called.
But Gerard, it looks like.
The Indians want to take one of their own. Now to maybe ice them and try and make them lose some momentum. Not a bad timeout to be taken right here in quarter number 3. The Indians still have 2 left, 3 left for the Bulldogs.
That Poland called a timeout. Guess not.
Ground with him. I wouldn't let anyone else touch the football.
He's really been the workhorse tonight for the Bulldogs.
Trying to draw Hubbard off sides that first time. Play clock now down, and he's going to approach the line of scrimmage, try and make a change, and Coach Bush is going to burn a timeout. And we'll see if they change their decision when we come back from this timeout, or are they just trying to draw some time to pick out the perfect 4th down play. We'll find out when we come back. 10:57 left in the final quarter.
Hope looks different for everyone. It's a doctor who takes the time to understand. It's a listening ear when you need one most. The power of care is nothing.
Fitch is losing to Washington Massillon 28-7, one of those big football hubs in the state of Ohio, not too far away from us. Canfield up 42-9 over Holy Name. Struthers is beating up on East 34-0. Columbiana 28-7 over East Palestine.
That's the Liberty score.
And we can get to that in a second here. But let's hold on as here comes the 4th down conversion attempt. Pagan has a first down, and he might just be shy. No, touchdown Bulldogs.
It's like he just got the ball across the plane. Official saw it, put his hands up, and, well, Bulldogs back on top.
10 yards was needed. It's a running play. That's the 2nd touchdown here.
Hits that hole fast and hard. And he did it right there. Runs downhill for a first down. Mullinex straight up the middle one more time. A gain of about 5 as he's not met until 5 yards down the field by this Alliance secondary. So the offensive line definitely getting a push here.
1st and goal. Colbert, slant, overshot his man, incomplete. Ash was the intended receiver. Ash looking for a 2nd touchdown of the season. And it's going to be 2nd and goal.
You got plenty of cracks at this one, Matt. We'll see if they maybe want to try to run the ball. You do still have 2 timeouts left. There you go.
That's once more. See if they come back with a counter. Nope, same play, opposite side, going right at him. Meeting in the hole that time was Xander Owens and Thomas Easton.
And 18 carries for Phillips now. Jared unofficially 71 yards. 3rd and goal from the 3.
Seems like every time.
If Lakeview is able to punch in and get a touchdown here, they kind of putting this ball game away.
Boom Gillis has now crossed the century mark, 21 carries for 100 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Having a terrific night here so far. Lakeview gets set. We'll bring a man across in motion now. 2nd time we'll do it. Give to him on the jet sweep. Coming this way. Get close to the line to gain. I think they've got him just shy of it. 3rd down and short. And from this distance, I feel about as good as Lakeview picking this up as I do the Philadelphia Eagles picking one up with a tush push. It's been basically the same success rate tonight.
Boom Gillis able to move every which way he wants to on this Hubbard defense.
Bring the play in, 3rd down and 1. Bulldogs definitely will call his number once more, you'd have to believe. Hubbard knows it as well, but can they stop it? Toth in motion. Give this time, right up the middle. Breaks through the line, still on his feet. It's Thomas Easton. And he's brought down inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal.
Looked like the Eagles that time loaded the box, but really unable to do anything. Easton ran right up the middle with no hesitation and nothing in his way to even remotely stop him.
Eight minutes left on this fourth quarter clock. Hubbard, since the first half, has not been able to throw the ball with much success. Lakeview a chance to make it really hard on the Eagles to come back. Gillis to give to Easton. Easton bounces it. Makes one man.
Look at the score. It's like, Sam got shut out 21-0. They did a lot of good things tonight. They really did. It's been a very respectable game from the red and black. On this long trick down Route 9 as Colbert's going to fake the pop pass, and Gavin Colbert's going to find his way into the end zone for the touchdown. The Quakers avoid a shutout. And
it's Thomas Easton, and he's brought down inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal.
Whoever can get the stop is going to make the immediate difference in this game. West Branch up 2 scores. Perry sends it away, bounces at the 11 and fielded at the 10. Hawkins, he takes it up the right side, crosses the 24 to the 25, where the Aviators will take over 1st and 10. The Oklahoma commit, Brendan Zerbrug, leads the Aviators offense back out on the field. He keeps it himself, and he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Wrestled to the ground right at that line of scrimmage.
Junior Senior High School in beautiful Bessemer, Pennsylvania. A lot of countryside here, but in the city of Bessemer, there is a lot to do. Mocha House, Cowlicks, you name it. So we'll see what the Tigers can do here on offense. As a running back, credit him maybe 3 yards. Tried to turn up on the right side of the field, but Stratton and reinforcements came in. So we'll see Connor Hart jog off. So we'll see it here. And there's the flag there, as it looked like somebody jumped before the snap. And we'll look for the white hat yet again, and he's been making a lot of calls. Five-yard penalty will make it 2nd down. So that will be on the Tigers.
4.5 minutes over, 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go in this quarter. No, just let it be, Coach.
I think the kids just want to start playing. They're looking like, hey, can you stop so we can play football, please?
Also, you know, if you see this as adversity, good teams overcome that.
Yes,
so you got to have faith in your kids here. You know, McConaughey's got one heck of an arm. Already 65, and he gives this to Curd, who's got a couple of legs that just can run. Another nice gain here by Ahmad Curd. And that's what you need to do here. Rely on your players, let them play the game.
Yeah. They know what they're doing. They've got this far for a reason.
5 yards here, gained, 5 yards to go. Ball now on the 28-yard line. Players are down in position for both teams. McConaughey asks for the ball. He will look to throw the ball. He's going to get it to Simone. Simone, nice dodge there and weaves. Moving through a bunch of traffic, still on his feet, going towards the end zone, gets taken out of bounds. We're about the 5-yard line here. 1st down and then some for the Indians. They are creeping even closer into that end zone. The lead right there within grasp.
3-point difference here. 3:56 still to go. Indians, it looks like they go down at the 6 instead of the 5. So 6 yards needed here, 1st and goal for Girard. And you know they're looking for that end zone. McConaughey ready. No, they give it right to Sims. He runs it, he gets taken down.
Well, we don't see them direct snap that often to their runner, whether it be Sims or anyone else, but
Not even sure if I see McConaughey out there. Sims and Kurt are still in the backfield. I don't even see McConaughey out there as part of it. McConaughey is completely off the field right now. So it looks like Sims loses that ball, missed snap, and he's going to go back, and he gets taken down by the Bulldogs. Holds on to the ball.
16 or something right there.
And that's why you don't want to keep these direct snaps going. You got to get McConaughey out there.
I'm
not sure why they tried it twice.
On the sideline.
He's coming back out now.
There he is. Yeah.
So now they realize their mistake.
Yeah.
It might be a little too late. 15 yards now needed here for the Indians.
Yeah, because they are 1st and goal. They have to get in the end zone here. They have 2 plays to do it.
Go ahead and get that camera back too there, partner.
They could settle for a field goal and tie it up, but at that point, I don't know. I'm not sure they have the lead, I believe.
They're down here. McConaughey looking for a snap. Has it, looking for a throw. Passes off to his side. It's complete now to Sims. Sims running forward. He's no good. 4th down coming up here for the Indians. Well, they could go for a field goal and tie it up.
They could.
I'd say that might not be the worst idea. And there goes Morris, and that's what they're going to do. Everybody over here saying field goal, and now so do the Indians. So you know what? You made a mistake. You can still make something out of this here. Try and tie this game up, and then win by an actual touchdown and have less of this what-if situations here. Just plain simple, one team's up, one team's down. Now one team's about to be up by a certain amount, and it's down by a certain amount here. 3 and 4. Have it 7 just straight up. We'll see here what it comes to. Morris is out there. Zach Morris's kick goes up. It's blocked by Poland. They come up with the ball. Turn it over, and they get taken down. Do not lose it. And the ball goes over to the Bulldogs, deep in Girard's zone, but a fantastic block there by the Bulldogs stops this game from coming even. Girard cannot get that field goal to go. It's still down here. They come up with nothing here. We'll step aside. Bulldogs will make another run when we come back here on YSN.
Going from my
the drive, take care of that football too.
Right.
And
limit
those have gone hand in hand too.
Right.
They haven't taken care of the football in crucial moments. Punt from Frasco off, and a nice roll. Really good Ursuline bounce to the 39-yard line. Still pretty good field position for Villa Angela St. Joseph, but Vuric could not field the punt, and instead of getting the ball at the 50-yard line or in Irish territory, the Vikings will start on their own 39 when we return.
There are 4 members of Golden String Radio.
And now they're going to try and make this even larger, potentially just put this one away.
And get back to
now
10
Pagano
points.
here, still with it, still running the ball. Indians knew it was coming, but he just continues to push his way forward and gain more and more yardage. That kid's got a lot of muscle on him. And now an Indian is down in the backfield here, just holding onto his ankle. That's not a good sign there for Girard. And of course, time will be taken there for the player down. We'll go ahead and step aside again, let them have their privacy, and be back when everybody is up and ready and still healthy here on YSN.
The environment in the hospital can be very
Senior, 6'3", 200 pounds, on display right there. 1st and 10 Aviators. Zabrug calls his own number out over the left side, and he's going to be taken down for no gain. You got to think, as we approach 10 minutes to go in this game, it's must-score time for Alliance. Second and 10. Hawkins in motion. Quick throw out. J.R. Jackson fights his way down near the 5-yard line. Just shy of that 5-yard line. 3rd down upcoming. 3rd and call it 5. Zabrug looks left, pump fake, spins, throws it to the end zone. Man there, and broken up. Joey Jackson breaks up that pass attempt. And a big 4th down right now for Alliance. Zabrug had a man in the end zone, saw him just a hair late, allowing Jackson to catch up and make the play and force this 4th down. Empty set. Hawkins in motion, turns, fires. He has his man. Spinned at the 9, still alive, fights his way, and he's taken out of bounds at the 6-yard line. And the West Branch defense stands tall and forces the turnover on downs. Exactly 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Alliance, they see their drive stall, and West Branch takes over at their own 6-yard line. Really the first stop we've seen since the 1st quarter by either team. Jackson in motion. Alizos turns and hands, and that's Mullinex. He's going to be stopped for no gain on 1st down. No play clock available, as each play clock not working at the moment. Hard count. Alliance holds their ground. 2nd and 10. Alizos, fade pattern up the right side, and he makes the catch. That's Thomas. Eludes a defender, and he's going to go. 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Warriors. 94 yards, Alizos to Thomas.
And it's honestly been a sloppy game. 20-18 is a close game, but if Villa takes care of the football, it's probably tied or in this one-score area. They might even have a lead if they take care of the football better.
And for Villa, this games mean a lot more than just a win on somebody else's senior night. You're playing for a playoff spot.
And even if they lose this game, they will still know, hey, if we just take care of the football, we probably are up in the 4th quarter. Hand off to Powell. That's a keeper by Stubble, and he gets a 1.5 yards. They might give him the 2nd yard, but it's not a whole lot. They're not even back to the original line of scrimmage for 3rd down. And this is where the 3rd and long kills you. You're behind the 6-2. You got to pass the ball, and going to reset. 10 minutes, 8 seconds. Their clock is winding in this 4th quarter. Got to have some kind of urgency. Some pressure from Ursula, not much. And a ball is thrown and behind the intended receiver in Kordovich. Decision time, Julian. You might not get a chance to get 2 more possessions against this Ursuline team down, without them scoring. And they're going to punt the ball. And honestly, do you like?
With the field goal attempt, the kick is up. And the kick is no good. So that entire drive from the Mooney Cardinals amounts to no.
Good on defense.
Right, if they don't get the 1st down, that puts Ursuline at what?
The 50-yard line, basically.
Right, the 49.
And punt to
possibly
Farrell.
Put the game away.
Takes a bounce, and Farrell gets out of the way, but a really good roll for Villa. They get the ball inside to about the 7 to 6 yard line. Great punt, and that backs up Ursuline. And that's what happened last time when Ursuline punted the ball away and gave the Vikings good field position. But if you think about it, Villa, their defense has done good against Ursuline the last few drives, other than the kickoff return for a touchdown to open the half. But the thing is you're facing Ursuline. It feels like they don't score for 2 or 3 drives in a row. They're due. So do you give them the chance to make this a 3-score game with one play? Because we know they can do it. But at the same time, you can't think negatively. You got to think, okay, our defense has done well. Let's put him back deep, and hopefully we can get a big stop. First handoff to Lynch, and he gets a couple. Keeping that pile moving to the 9-yard line. Give them 3, and a 2nd and 7 coming up. Erickson, speed option, pitch to Lynch.
That one off to Kurt. He's going through. He's got himself closer in the 10 now. Indians with a nice quick run. But you got to see. Poland could take their time, and then the Indians need just one last rush, and that could end it for them. Win this game, potentially. Someone comes back quickly. Gives this back to Kerr, just running it. This time the Bulldogs give him no space. They were ready for him this time. A little bit of a gain, though. 3rd down and 1, it looks like.
Yeah. Not quite 1st and goal yet, but...
Yeah, they could just give it back to Kurt again and run it. Heck, McConaughey could just keep it.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see another attempt at a direct snap after what happened last time.
First one didn't go too far. The second one just went too far back.
Yeah, it went the opposite way. Ended up losing quite a bit of yardage there. Cost them a touchdown and a field goal.
Just because that works in the MVAC doesn't mean it's going to work here in the Northeast 8.
Yeah.
It's one hand back to Kurt. First down. He's going to be shy, but it's going to be 1st and goal here. Fresh set for the Indians.
It's going to be 1st and goal at the 3, I think, is where he landed.
Looks like they might be putting it down at the 4.
Maybe that's where his knee went down.
No, 3. You are correct. 3 yards needed for the Indians. 1st and goal. Offense is lining up. Just getting one last instruction, one last hit. I don't even sure what I just said there. Coaches are just saying stuff to them, and they're ready. Players down information.
3 yards to find.
Hands this one back off to Kurd, running through. End zone touchdown! Indians back on top. 34-31, field goal. One up.
Move the chains. First down Ursuline by the nose of the football. And it hasn't been a pretty game offensively for Ursuline, but they're getting it done when they need to get it done. And you can't discount the special teams and defense. It's points. It doesn't matter how you get them. Hand off to Lynch, and Lynch bounces it to the outside, and he's going to cut back down and fall down at about the 25-yard line. Ursuline moving the ball just outside of the red zone. And Christian Lynch has had a couple runs where he's almost broken them for big touchdowns, but you'll take a 15-yard gain anytime.
That does get off the field. 12 men.
And that's where the quick tempo gets you. And you get a free 5 yards. It's now 1st and 5. Maybe you take a shot if you're Ursuline now. If you throw an incomplete pass, it's like you gain 5 yards on 1st down, basically, which is what you want. If you don't, well, I'd be curious to see if they double Devontae Taylor. If they don't, I'd throw a fade route to the back of the end zone. That's my opinion. But you know what? They're going to keep it on the ground. This time it's Baylog, and Baylog, he gets a yard. And it's now 2nd and 4. And that's the thing is you can't fault them for running it because they just want that clock to roll. If you throw an incomplete pass, well, okay, it stops the clock and gives Villa a free timeout. And this clock's rolling just about above 7 minutes. Quick pass to Eliason. Liaison cuts back, and he is grabbed from the back of the jersey down at the 10, but not before he gets a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for Ursuline. And a timeout taken. And I'm not sure who called it. Appears like there might be an injury timeout. That might be it because the referee didn't signal who called it. And both teams taking their time
in a small huddle. I don't think it was an official timeout. It might have been an injury, and they're kind of getting in the huddles around the 20-yard line, and they reclaim their spots on the field. .7:02, and the clock will wind in a moment. Ball at the 10-yard line. Got 4 receivers out there. From bottom to top, Taylor, Liaison, Farrell, and Davis. They give it to their all-state back in Lynch, and Lynch spins out of 1 tackle, and he's trying to fall forward for more. They blow the play dead at about the 8-yard line. Only a couple yards on 1st and goal. Keeper for Erickson evades a tackler. He makes a hurdle and goes down at about the 3-yard line. A dangerous play for Erickson. He landed right on that shoulder elbow area. He's okay. And they're going to move the ball down to about the 2-yard line. And Erickson got himself about 3 or 4 more yards with that hurdle. And that's just the athleticism you see from a quarterback that you don't see from everybody. Ursuline has a chance to call game right here. We'll see what they do. They're letting this clock roll. They're getting the signs from the sideline. Big play coming up. Gives it to Lynch. Lynch into the end zone, and Ursuline might have had the dagger. It makes it a 16-point game in the extra.
An 18-yard scamper for Coleman. First down and 10 again. 2:05 and counting, but the snap is high. Coleman can't get it, and Cardinal Mooney jumps on it. A high snap. One of the most unexpected things you would expect inside the red zone. Everybody's calling it every which way. Cardinal Mooney looks like they jumped on it. What is the call?
Get set, try to snap the ball, usually with under 10 left, as you try to burn this clock away. Back to the ground game, into the pile. Oh, what a breakaway. Gamble to the house. Not gonna catch him. 2nd touchdown a day. And Gamble rolling the dice on trying to get 200 now rushing in this game. And that touchdown gets Maslin into the 40s. 8:15 to go. And this will enforce a running clock on the Falcons with the advantage now coming after the extra point.
First down, Aviators. As that's Ravon Hawkins, his first catch of the night. Huge pass play for Alliance and a first down.
Some of the faithful here from fans, parents alike, to join them as well. Sideline trying to hype everybody up as well. Big 3rd down here for Poland and for Girard. Snap comes back. Pagano here looking to hand off. No, he holds it. And he will be shy of the first down. Looks like he might be shy by about a yard.
Well, I mean.
Oh, no, just a few inches.
You're 4th and inches, but if you fail, then you give Girard the ball back with good position.
So now it's a big, big decision. No, are they moving the chains? Now at the moment they might be. First down, is that what they're?
Ridiculous.
Apparently.
Well, lackluster here, but now they're going to say they had enough for the first.
Goal Alliance. Zabrook takes the snap himself near the goal line. He extends, and they're going to say he's just shy.
That's for them.
Doesn't really matter what they say. It's what the Zebras have to say about it. I think right now they should say it's still fourth.
It looked like
It's
it was
official
just a
that looks
tad
like
bit
he's adamant
short.
about fourth, but hard to tell. They'll continue to talk here. A little bit of confusion here. I say it's a fourth down.
The end zone. 49 seconds on the clock. Coleman back to pass, firing to the end zone. Incomplete, but a flag flies in the end zone. As a receiver in that area, it looked like he was held. I believe the receiver in that area was Kamar.
They just got lucky.
Yeah.
That's some bad reffing right there.
They line up for the point after attempt. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is true. 5:26 to go. Alliance strikes. It's 49-35. West Branch back after this on YSN.
Fulton on the far side gets a small gain here, but he won't get a first down. Third down coming up here again. We'll see how the chain gang responds to this third down.
Well, it looks like about 3rd and 3 or 4. Hopefully they don't prematurely move again. They don't get to decide
Maybe
first
4
downs.
here. 3rd down and 3 is what we're seeing here.
It's
Ball
up
on
to
the
those-
35. We'll go with 3rd and 3.
It's up to those men in the zebra shirts.
Now it's more so up to the guys wearing the OHSAA vests. Another big third down, though. Let's not go ahead and dwell on the past. Let's focus on what's going on now.
Stadium's
Vibrating.
rumbling.
It's rumbling here. Hands it off here. No, it's going to be
And he's gonna be
Bragabon, and he will not make the move. Fourth down, if they will not move the chains, of course. It
No,
should
not
be
this
fourth
time.
down. Wasn't close enough for them to even hesitate.
Can't
Just
get
gets
away with it
right
this
back. Fourth down and 3 here. Pulling still in a dangerous spot. And
think
they're going to go
they're
for
gonna go.
it. They could hit this ball over big time to the Indians, so another big stop needed here. They've done it once. Can they do it again? Hands it off here to Natole. He will not make it. That's a turnover on downs. Indians take over with 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
Bad. I wouldn't have done that if I was the coach. That was too risky. And now Gerard, they have
Until the end zone. After the defensive holding. They're going to wait completely until he's off the field. 44 seconds and counting. The Raiders, 3 yards. And a Cardinal jumped across the line of scrimmage. A detrimental mistake. As it moves half the distance to the goal, so they'll stick it at the 2. Maybe the 1.5, but they'll call it the 2. It's only a couple yards. Coleman, QB draw. Coleman lowers the shoulder. Touchdown! And the Raiders go 80 yards down the field and get a score. 38 seconds left as the Raiders up 22-21. You want to talk about a story of a drive? This is one of the greatest stories you'll ever see. And now they're going to go for 2 because of the point differential. They move a man from left to right. Coleman back to pass, completing it. Got it. Secured it. Kamari Adams.
NFL credit for. If you get a holding, it goes from the line of scrimmage back. That makes sense.
It's just so confusing.
That's an actual penalty. You get penalized for that.
We're going with spot foul here. It's a good pass here to Domenico Simone, and he gets taken down just shy of the 15-yard line.
First down regardless. It would have been one anyway. So I guess our amusement here is invalid.
That's just interesting. This is some of the most interesting reffing I've seen. Maybe they know that they played for 2.5 hours. They just want to go home. Maybe
yeah,
that's what the
listen,
officials are saying. Listen, we're going to penalize you without really penalizing you.
Yeah.
How about that?
Like, I want to go home. I'm tired.
Girard getting close to taking their largest lead of the game as we try and calm ourselves down right now. Hands it off to Curd. Goes far side, and another holding call is coming here against the Indians. Now we'll see how far they bring this one back.
Clock's still running.
Tony's back, throws it out. Oh, bounces off him on the ground. I don't know.
He
I think
slipped.
He slipped and fell.
Yeah, he slipped for sure. And yeah, Carlton Hall slipped. He's had a bit of a tough game so far tonight. But he slipped and fell, so
Ethan
incomplete.
Osborne helps him up for some reason.
Hey, that's big though, because that brings up a 3rd and 5.
Yep.
And Connie's got to bring the pressure.
I don't even know.
They're supposed to just be upsetting us over every play they make. It just seems to be the go here. No, they don't want them to upset us. I mean, of course.
That's if you're a ref,
back here.
somebody is going to hate you no matter what you do from whatever
It's
team.
going to be a throw here by McConaughey towards the end zone
deep.
to
He's
Sim.
got him.
And he's got it, and it's an incomplete
gotta be
pass as it slips in and out. Bopped up, looked like for a second there that Poling could have gotten there as well, but no go there. It's an incomplete there, and we'll bring it back for 2nd down and 20.
That's good for us, honestly, because as soon as that stupid cord
2nd down
came
and 21.
undone,
What?
The cord came undone. It didn't even show the play on the.
It says 2nd and 21.
Ooh, actually, so this is big for Edgewood.
Come on, Spartans.
They're getting
get lined
set.
up.
They got a play to run on 4th and 2, so we'll see how they go for it. Is Tony Hall going to keep this one?
They look for a quarterback sneak.
Yep.
He's going to throw it, Ben.
And they're rushing.
Oh, he lost his foot. I don't think it was interfered with.
And no flags. That's a.
Honestly, I'm speechless at this point.
It's been one very crazy game, just like we thought it would be. Maybe a different crazy than we were expecting.
It's all coming here at the very end of the 4th quarter, too, with 4 minutes to go.
Clock's still ticking, so.
Back here, gonna give it to, no, it's gonna be thrown to Sims.
That was close.
And he just cannot get it. 4th down for the Indians. Well, we'll see here. Do they go for it, or do they try maybe for a field goal? We know Morris's leg is good, but how good can it be? Whitfield might be the option if you do want to kick it, but right now offense is not getting off that field.
Field goal will get him up by 7. But at this point, I mean, a turnover on downs this deep in Poland territory wouldn't hurt you if you fail. So
just got to make a big stop here, but you don't want to fail. You need that touchdown here to really just cement this lead. I'm not led by more than 4 here. McConaughey looking for somebody. He's got room. He's got plenty of time. For the end zone. Picked off by Poland, and here they come from the end zone, coming over towards the 30. It's taken down, almost pulled off his head. That was rough.
Horse collar,
and yet there is no flag to be seen.
And they're going to take a timeout. 1:46 remains. We'll step aside back after this on your sports network.
How do you feel when you wake up after a long day at work? What gets recharged more, you or your phone?
Oh, he set the bag right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And on 1st down, Max is keeping it, going out wide right. And there's a flag thrown, too. Hold on, calling it. You can't commit holding.
Ugh. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, now that you're this far down.
That's 5 yards, be a 1st down and 11 now.
Yeah, they're really being conservative with a slide play. You want to get this one in.
Up, down the field, incomplete. 24 seconds remaining. Intended for Carlos Gomez. They had him quadruple covered. So 5 extra yards were granted to Cardinal Mooney.
As that's Harlan in the game, takes it himself out over the 40-yard line, and that's going to do it, as it's a West Branch first down with 1:40 to go and no timeouts remaining for Alliance.
They're going to try to work the clock. That's really what they've got to do. No timeouts by either team. And Max Gleason doesn't get much, maybe 0 yards on that one. But it'll be a second and long, second and goal. But they're also working the clock here with no timeouts left. I think that's really what you're trying to do, you know?
Go with Wyatt off tackle, though.
Yeah, right. You go with Wyatt because he's been the guy that's gotten positive yards. You really just got to get positive yards, but stay in bounds. 1:15 left to go in this game, and Connie's letting that thing roll. They got 7 seconds left on the game clock, play clock. And another keeper by Max. Make sure you don't turn the ball over. But another keeper by Max, and he gets a couple, but surprised they're not going back with Wyatt. So bringing up a third. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be tough, but yeah. The Edgewood's got an injury timeout that they're calling.
Game with about maybe a minute or still to go.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one
It's
come
close
that
enough to a walk-off, but not quite.
Regano here still holding, looking for a throw. Gerard comes, tries to
Deep,
sack.
wide open. He's got it.
Touchdown here coming for number 3 from the ball was on the 34-yard line. Well, forget what I said.
They went quick. They found those.
Great
There's
flag
a
is
penalty
in the
flag.
back, though,
That
and they're
might come
immediately
back.
calling this one back here.
Ooh.
Never mind, and there's a player
We're
down in the
still
end
in.
zone as well. Gerard's still in this one at the moment. That's a touchdown pass that's not going to count right now.
That was a beautiful executed play, but
illegal
formation
there
yeah.
on the Bulldogs.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness. The officiating continues to strike big time here. This time they actually catch something.
Yeah,
and don't put it in the
surprisingly.
wrong spot. That's going to move the ball back even further for the Bulldogs. Oh, maybe not. Nope, he's hesitating. All right, he's got it. You got this, buddy.
You can do it.
You can do it.
We
I believe in
believe
you.
in you.
We know that you can do your job. All right, he got it. He set it down. 5-yard loss here for the Bulldogs. Looks like the Indians might be taking a timeout. No, I'm not sure. Did they call time because only one side is assembling?
No, I don't think.
They're just taking.
They need to. A lot. Everybody's on the field. They're gonna get a penalty now for. What is that, like 30?
Faked. I mean, like flopping in the NBA. There's really no solution to that, right?
This is third down, so I mean, this is it. It's out of regulation.
Yeah. They got 32 left on the game clock and 22 left on the play clock. So I think they're going to kneel down twice, and that's going to be it. Or just once. Sorry. And that's going to do it. Connett's going to win by 3 in this unbelievable game.
Yes. Tremendous effort put forward by the Spartans.
Yeah.
They weren't supposed to win this game.
Wow. Man,
We kept hearing
Wyatt Payne pulled a great backflip on the field. He's fired up. Yeah, and they can't believe they won this one, but it was an unreal game, you know.
Down, he's still up. He's still going. It is open again. Gerard racing, and there is a touchdown, Poland. They get it from the 30 instead.
No flag this time. That one counts.
80-yard touchdown pass.
70, I believe. Was it 30?
It was at the 30.
Yeah.
10, 20, that's 80 yards. I don't need to laugh. It's just this game has me so far out of it right now.
This is great.
Scores there with 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
Oh, man.
Here in the 4th. And it was to Natoli.
He was under pressure, too. It looked like he was going to get taken.
Oh boy, here on the Audible Call. What a game out at Arrowhead Stadium between Gerard and Poland. They're each swinging like prize fighters at each other. Still some good amount of time left in that game, I believe. I want to say right around 4.5 minutes roughly. So we're definitely going to stay with that game because now it's Gerard's turn to swing back.
Yeah, and I
And
think
the
this
only
is the
other
last game that's live.
Well, Ursuline and Villa Angela St.
Okay.
Joe's is not final yet. It's just about to be.
Well, let's flip to that.
The Irish leading that one, 38-18. We got all the scores for you coming up on the Joe Dickey Electric scoreboard. I know you've sent out the invite.
We got the invite out.
So hopefully some of our guys will be calling in, talking about the games they had this evening. Can tell you this, just remember the number 29. We linked that to South Range. That's 29 consecutive conference wins for the Raiders as they keep that streak alive.
And it wasn't close tonight.
No. No, we thought Niles might give them a game, but they did not. Canfield, hey, they're over 500 with a 42-9 win. Game you saw the end of here. Cardinal Mooney losing a tough one to Warren Harding. But we'll switch back over. Pretty much going to stick with this Poland Gerard game throughout. When it's done, we're probably going to kick off here real quick and get the scoreboard show set up. But don't leave us because we will be on the scoreboard show. The Audible Call brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. I'm Mike Ackelson along with Anthony Hartwig. We've had a great week 8. Hard to believe, buddy. We are down to just 2 weeks to go.
2 weeks to go in football, 1 week to go in volleyball and soccer. We're near the end of fall sports, man.
Yeah. This is when it gets fun. It's playoff action. If I was in my yard, it's not fun. I hate the leaf action.
It's do or die.
You know, hey, this is time of the year I love once we get to the postseason. But we still got a couple weeks of work ahead of us.
Final.
All right.
38-18.
38-18, the Ursuline Irish with a win over Villa Angela St. Joe's. So that one has gone final. And just a reminder, tomorrow at 11 a.m., you can tune in to see the United Wellsville game. They did not play this evening because they could not get all the lights on in the stadium.
That means we'll have 4 games on tomorrow, Mike.
What's the other 3?
Originally scheduled tomorrow is going to be Warren JFK at St. Thomas Aquinas at Liberty at 12 o'clock. They're going to have Fairport Harding at Ashley Beulah St. John at 7. And then also at Liberty at 7 o'clock, Southern is traveling to see Valley Christian.
All right, so we got all that going on. We'll let this one ride out, but don't leave us, folks. We'll be getting on the Joe Dickey Electric scoreboard pretty soon. Again, the Audible Call brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. Well, let's go out to Matt and Jordan. Let them wrap this one up for us.
McConaughey looking for somebody to pass to again. He's going to get this one to Simone. Dominico Simone first down and then some. He's out at the 50. Moving this ball with haste. 2 minutes and 2 seconds still to go.
Got out of bounds too.
Buying more
Clock
time
stops.
here. Buying more time. Ball
Gerard.
should be right at the 50. Band is going full force over there in the shed.
Gerard's still technically, according to the scoreboard, 2 timeouts, although we're pretty sure they took their second one.
I don't think they officially took one, Jordan. I
guess
really
not.
don't think the officials
So they
knew
have
what was
2.
going on. They just let them take a freebie.
I guess. Who knows?
I don't know.
We'll see.
How that's allowed. Anyways, McConaughey looking for another big throw through the air. It's going to be incomplete there to Rafferty. Nick Rafferty unable to come up with it. Second down here in 10
Just,
at the 50 for the Indians.
It was a bit too high. He had his hands on it. It just slipped through.
So back in formation here. Or at least that's what we're looking at. Just
Ball on
looking
the
now
50.
at the
They
coach.
got 50 yards, still a potential win here.
Shout out to the stream as well for not crashing on us during the most entertaining part of the game.
Yes, you guys get to experience the absurd
McConaughey throws this one to Simone. First down, and he steps out. 1:52 still to go. Nothing certain, but it's looking better. Indians looking for a last second one. You don't want to give Poland too much time on that clock, though.
No.
Because they've been able to do it with just one play. Gotta start buying yourself some time. Hearing people say they should run the ball, that might be a good idea at this point.
I'm thinking they should at least maybe
one more
few.
down and then go for a
Try
run.
to run the clock out to like a minute. You have timeouts, so if you fail, and you can stop the clock whenever you need to.
McConaughey with the ball right now. Yeah, they still apparently have 2. Throw is complete to Dominico Simone. Out of bounds he goes. Not a first down, but he gets closer.
They're leaving too much time here on the clock. I'm
1:48 to go. Second down and 1 to go here for the Indians. Again, this could be their downfall right now, is scoring too soon.
Call a run play here.
Just get it over and get that first down. You do not need to go for the end zone right now.
McConaughey maybe take it himself. Looks like he's the only one in the backfield.
He can
I would
run
have
as
him
well.
run it himself.
That might be the
Kill
situation.
off some time. 10 seconds on the play clock. They have to do something
Sims
now.
and Simone here to his right. Kurt out towards the left.
And he's
And
going
looking
for a pass.
throw here. And he will get eaten up in the back. That's going to lose some yardage. Third down here coming for the Indians. Again, that just kills more time, though.
It does.
It does kill more time.
It might work out for them in the end, actually.
We've seen
We'll have to
some
see.
very bizarre plays here. Now McConaughey, though, limping a little bit. Hopping on his right foot, having some trouble right now, feeling some pain. And now here comes Ahmad Kurd out. Quarterback still in some difficulty. That's not a good sign for the Indians.
Well,
very skinny kid out there.
Yeah.
Could snap like a twig. His right leg, he cannot.
I think he's still
He's limping like crazy.
I guess they just trust him to throw.
Throw or to, yeah, he's throwing. It's going to be completed here to Hines.
It should be enough for a first.
Might be. No,
That's
it's enough
first.
there. First
Yeah, he got
down
it.
for the Indians. Yeah, McConaughey now down, leaning. They might need to take him out and try and get one of their backups here, or their backup quarterback. We've seen Dominic Talone come out here. He's done a good job this season as well, backing up McConaughey.
Talone, he was in.
No, they're
for
keeping McConaughey out there. He's still looking to throw. Looks like he's still good up on his feet. He's going to avoid a tackle. Did he get enough just to throw it? Yes, he does. Goes down by the collar. Oh, if you're not going to call Gerard, you're not going to call Poland.
Yeah.
Might have grabbed him by the jersey instead. 50 seconds to go here. First and goal, it appears. No, not first and goal quite yet. First and 10 here, so they can still get another first down. That could be beneficial for them.
I think he might have gotten away there with an illegal forward pass. It looked like he might have been across the line of scrimmage.
That's what I was thinking, too. That's the more noticeable here. But, yeah, they get away with a lot today. Sims has the ball. Going for the end zone. Going wide. Going towards out of bounds. You know what? Take it. And, yeah, flag is down. Looks like maybe a hat or something came off.
Flag came from the defensive backfield, but might be against the
holding,
Indians.
though.
Looks like it is going to be
very
against
much
the
so
Indians.
going, so that's the one who saw it. So that's going to go back here and set the Indians back a little bit here. 36 seconds still to go. They're losing some time. Now is the time you start going for the end zone.
Yeah.
30 seconds or so, yes. 100%. Again, the Indians are 1-2 in conference play. They want to get to 2-2. They're hungry. They're looking. McConaughey still in some difficulty on his right leg. You can still see him limping anytime he moves. Get this camera back a little bit as well so you can see everything if anything
I think
unfolds.
They trust his arm, and they're
He's
just going to be looking for him to throw. He's not going to run.
One less option, though.
They got to watch it. If he gets tackled, though, it could make the injury worse.
Looking for a throw here, going to his left. It's going to be incomplete to Rafferty. He missed it, whopped up. He tried to run, and he ends up just dropping the ball. Second down coming up here with 32 seconds. Ball, well, it says it's on the 11, and it is. No, it's not.
No, it's
on around the 20. It's on the 20.
The 20, yeah.
So they have 20 yards for a touchdown here. Second down. It says second and 21, but it's right on the 20, it appears.
Well, the first down mark is at the 1 yard line.
No, the ball's on the 20, second and 21. Probably 20. So now I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Still time, 32 seconds. Poland cannot breathe easy yet. Gerard won't breathe easy at all. It's McConaughey. He's got some trouble now. Trying to avoid a sack. Touchdown. No, it's almost intercepted there by the Bulldogs. That was a dangerous throw, but they felt there was nothing left as the Bulldogs broke through the line of defense. That killed off 10 seconds. Now, they have third down. They have fourth down. Again, they don't need a touchdown. They can get a first down. It's not first and goal yet.
The first down marker would be
1 yard.
at the 1 yard line.
But
so they
again,
can get
they
there.
can afford that. They can afford to miss it by a yard.
Get to the 1 yard line and maybe
Kirk comes out. So does Will Hines. Coming out right now is Collier Dixon. Coach is giving them what they want to see. I don't even know if that made sense. It's McConaughey. Looking for a throw, looking toward the end zone.
Got an open receiver right there. He caught it.
Caught. That should be a first down. That's huge for the Indians.
That's going to be first and
goal.
That
was Will Hines who received that one. James is still up. He might have just been shy, but it's fourth down then. Yeah, fourth down and 1 to go. So basically first and goal with 2 to go if you want to count it that way, as you pretty much have to find the end zone. 12 seconds, Jordan, and timeout is called here as the Indians want to leave us in suspense. And this game, a little bit of everything. A lot of lag on the first half of the game where you couldn't even watch this exciting masterpiece of a game. Fourth quarter comes and the officiating just goes into the toilet. And now here we are, 2 yards away from the end zone. The Indians could come back in a very, very exciting fashion. And Jordan, you got anything to add to this?
Nothing really. It comes down to this play. They're 4th and 1 at the 2. They could get a first down in the 1,
Yeah.
but Poland could make just a perfect stop here and turn over on downs, and they win the game. But
they can run the ball. They can throw. I don't even know what the right option is at this
I think
point,
at this
Jordan.
point
I can't even think.
you would
You would
snap
think
it to McConaughey, have him hand it off to Sims or Simone or Kerr or
McConaughey
someone.
himself, if he's feeling up to it, could take it.
I wouldn't want to risk his leg, though. He's
No.
still limping around a bit.
It's one game. You need him for 2 more in playoffs.
Absolutely. Oh, he's coming out. McConaughey's going to head over to the bench.
So McConaughey, yeah, they're finally making the right move here.
Kurt's out there. He might take a direct snap.
That's
no.
a little frightening.
What happened last time?
Interesting, yeah. Sims is out there to take a direct snap, and now a whistle is blown. And
Poland
takes a timeout here just to keep things interesting. This time we will step aside. We'll be back for the exciting conclusion of this one on YSN.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
And we're just about ready here to finally, hopefully, maybe get those final 12 seconds off the clock. Both teams still have a timeout left, though, so, Jordan,
Yeah.
it's not
over
guaranteed.
yet.
Those timeouts could keep coming. McConaughey is not staying out there. He's still limping, and it looks like it might be another direct snap. Again, last 2 times haven't been pretty for the Indians. Ed Sims ready for it. A lot of people making a lot of noise, asking for the ball, waiting a second. Officials not doing anything yet. They still have 17 seconds to try and get this ball back. Sims looking for this one. Players moving. They have it. Sims holds on. He's got to try and find the end zone.
He's not going to get it.
He will not find it. Poland comes away and wins this game. 4, 3, and 2, 1. There you go. No, 3 seconds still here, actually. I thought they were going to call. But no, Poland makes a huge stop, and that's going to be it, though. All they need to do is just kneel.
The offensive coordinator to our left is having a meltdown right now. We wish him
Well, again,
the
this
best.
is why you gotta. I don't know why you don't put Talone out there. He's a great quarterback for these guys. He has been perfect for them.
direct
I don't
snap,
know why
it
you
didn't
don't.
work
He
for
can
them
throw
the
that ball.
last
He can
time.
run it for them. Sims,
Well,
again,
he could have had a
received it
QB
well.
sneak. All you
That
had
was
to do
their
is
best.
1 yard. You could have got the
They
QB
just
sneak
needed one.
first down at the 1 yard
But
line.
instead, they opted for Sims for some reason there on a direct snap. Last time that happened,
And he
he
runs
lost yardage. This time he
outside.
runs out, and they eat him up. Ready for him. The first time he got about a yard. He hasn't gained more than a yard on those. I don't know what they thought was going to happen that time other than that.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to YSN.